Manchester United have to respond, and there's only one result this week.
Boom, 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 boom. Chickity, chickity, chanka. What's going on, everyone? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little watch along for you. This is for the Manchester United versus Newcastle United game. Come on, United, let's smash up them Geordie melts. Let's be having you. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining us today. Let me just close this so I can see your comments and stuff. We've got, let me just refresh this actually, guys, 2 seconds. Who have we got in here today, starting right before kickoff here? We've got Aaron Homeyard, M6 Matty, Adam Talk Sports, Man United 001, Mr. Primot's in here, Jonathan Gallagher, Handsome Squidward, Ben, Jamie Mackey, Shazan Ahmed, M6 Matty, Primot, Chip Douglas, well, hello there. Guys, Thank you very much, everyone, for getting in here for the watch along today. How are you all doing today? Thank you for joining us. I'm melting a little bit today. I haven't been up that long, obviously. I was up until, like, I don't know, 7 a.m. or whatever it was doing the GTA stream last night on my gaming channel and then just melted. But anyway, it's Manchester United. Manchester United versus Newcastle today. A huge game, obviously, for United. By the way... can we all just have a little laugh at Tottenham Hotspur, please? Because they've only gone and got done by Moyes' West Ham. Moyes' West Ham going to the top 4. You what? Are you Jesse Lingard on the score sheet doing bits? You what? Well, I'll tell you what. If it doesn't work out for Solskjaer at United, I say we get the old band back together, lads and lasses. No, I'm just kidding, but he is doing well at the moment, Moyes, over at West Ham. And, of course, Lingard's having a great time over there. Great to see. That's what we sent him over there for, to go and drop over Spurs, etc. But anyway, Spurs absolutely bottling it, which is great to see. By the way, Arsenal lost 1-0 today against City. It's a shame, really. Obviously, we were sort of rooting for Arsenal to take some points off of City. They haven't done. They've melted as per usual, and they are, in fact, complete mid-table mediocrity melts, aren't they? I mean, they're literally 10th. That is the definition of a mid-table team. But Manchester United, let's hope that we don't bottle it tonight. Here's me talking some smack at the start of this stream. Let's hope we don't bottle it tonight because this is a big game. We've got to win it if we want to have a chance of still challenging for that title. There's still 13 games after this one to be played for Manchester United. So there's a lot of football, a lot can happen. City have not got the title in their hands just yet. Yeah, they are running away with it. Yeah, they are a significant amount of points ahead. Yes, they are proven winners and they've got the experience of winning. But even so, anything can happen. This is football, my friends. Kelly, how are you doing today? Great to see you. Also, the Kate Cadets in here says we are going to smash up Newcastle. Come on, United. Great shout, Kate Cadet. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. John Hazeldine says Lingard. Doing bits, the lad. I don't get why Ollie picks Maguire and Lindelof, tortoise centre-backs. Do you know what, M6 Matty? Let's get into the lineup right now, then. Because I am absolutely physically disgusted, my friends. I am disgusted with the lineup. What is Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer been smoking on? I'm sorry, I love the little Norwegian fellow. He's a legend. That word's used too much, but he is actually a legend of this football club. But Lindelof and Maguire again, why? Why? I'd rather see anybody else alongside Maguire at this moment. We've seen that combination. It's proven shit. We know it. Whether you think it's down to Maguire being good enough or not, but certainly the combination of the two does not work. And Lindelof is a weak link in this Manchester United team. So why the hell has he come with that again? I just don't understand it, guys. You know, okay. I mean, what is it with Eric Bailly? Eric Bailly, is he just like completely just injured all the time? Is he injury prone? Can he literally not play 2 games in a row, this guy? Otherwise, he's just going to fall into pieces or something? I don't know. But Eric Bailly apparently unavailable today. Lindelof and Maguire in there. Don't like the look of it, guys. I never liked the look of this back line with them two in. So I'm a little bit disappointed with that. De Gea's in goal. Wan-Bissaka on the right. Luke Shaw on the left. That's the back line. Fred and Matic in the middle of the park. Look, I mean, look, I think that's... It's... I mean, it sounds negative, doesn't it? But the thing is, I think we have to play a midfield 2 of those kind of players, because look who we've got behind them. Lindelof and Maguire are not dependable enough to do the job. We're not dependable enough to have a more box-to-box attacking midfielder in there. No, we have to have 2 defensive pods just to sit in front of the back line and babysit them the whole time, because they're bloody gash-tastic, my friends. So Fred and Matic starting in the centre. Daniel James over on the right-hand side. Now, some people could criticise this. Usually, I don't like this. I don't like the fact that Dan James is starting in these top games in the Premier League, because I just don't think he's quite there yet. But then, look, I'm all about rewarding good performances. I'm all about rewarding form, and his performance in the last game was nothing short of brilliant. So, Dan James deserved this start, in my opinion. I mean, that's a bit controversial, guys. Have a vote in the live channel. Should Daniel James be starting this game today, yes or no? In my opinion, he's had one good game. But it was a really good performance by him. And I think you've got to reward performances. He might have the bit between his teeth. He might have something to prove. Solskjaer might have seen something from him. You might have a very motivated Daniel James at the moment. And so Daniel James should definitely be given the opportunity. We're not playing Chelsea here. We're not playing Liverpool here. We're playing Newcastle United. This is a decent game for Daniel James. He should be able to find his level here, if you know what I mean, and be able to influence the game. He's got pace for days. Yes, no, says Snapfin Walk, no, says Clay Slater, yes, says Shazan Ahmed, nah, says Diddy Hill. Hello, Phase Blood, Diddy Hill, NUFC fan, Daniel Tooby, Birmingham Pike and Carp Angler, Snapfin Walk, K Slater 23, Shazan Ahmed, Handsome Squidward, Gary Finnegan, Berber, Alex Rincon, Archie, Cluft, and everyone else. Thank you so much for stopping by. Do us a massive favour at the start of this stream, actually, and like the video. Leave a little thumbs up on the video. That'll help us out and give us a boost up there on the old YouTube algorithm. Let's be having you. So Fred and Matic in the midfield, James on the right. You know, decent. He had a great game the other game. He deserves an opportunity, in my opinion. So I'm not too bothered about that one. Bruno Fernandes, of course, the Portuguese Magnifico. You can't leave him out, otherwise we're a much shitter team, to be brutally honest with you. He's just an absolute game changer. He is a complete match winner. He is the man. So he'll probably influence the game and boss it again for us today. I'm going for a Bruno Fernandes brace today. Rashford over on that left-hand side. Good performance last time. Good goal, good assist, etc. Like, hopefully he has another good game. Inconsistency is the problem with Rashford. He's not as inconsistent as some of the other players in the side, though. People like Martial are a bit more inconsistent. So we'll see how he gets on today. Hopefully he has another good game. And speaking of the devil, there he is up top there, Mr. Anthony Martial. Hopefully he has a really good game today. He needs to have a good game. He's had some dodgy performances in amongst some really great performances too. But he needs to have a very good game today. Otherwise, you know, it's going to be another one of those questionable issues that gets brought up. Is Martial good enough? So I hope he gets on the score sheet today. Okay, guys, it's time for predicciones. What is your prediction for the game today? I am going to go for Manchester United 4, Newcastle United 0. I'm going for 4-0, lads and lasses. That's my true belief. I think we've got too much for them. I think we are. Although, you know, you look at the lineup, I don't think it's 100% the best team we could put out by any means. If you think about the Lindelof and Maguire combo, the Fred and Matic in midfield maybe being a bit defensive and negative, having to babysit the back line. Daniel James, will he or won't he turn up and have another good game like last time? Rashford, will he be consistent? Martial, will he turn up today? There's some question marks over the team. But I'm going for 4-0. What about you guys? AR Dan says 4-0 as well. Nice. Shazan Ahmed says 3-1. Hello there, the Vootinator. He says, hi, pigs and mods and community. GGMU 4-0. Get in there, the Vootinator. Great to see you, lad. How's your day been? Kelly says 2-1 as well. De Niro 868. Get in there, De Niro says 3-0. Some good picks there. I'm loving it. G-Wolf says Martial is a bottle job. He ain't doing shit. G-Wolf United, how very dare you talk about Tony Martial that way? For somebody who so fervently sticks up for Mr. Slabbington Maguire, how very dare you, G-Wolf? No, look, Martial has been inconsistent and he has been a bit shy, to be perfectly honest with you. He needs to step up and have a good game today. But that's a bit much, that is, G-Wolf, lad. Don't write him off before we've even got going. Knack says 2-1. Viking Red says 9-0. How you doing, Viking Red? Great to see you. Great to see you, Viking Red. How are you and Junior doing? Daniel Tooby says 3-1. Randomness Tube says 3-1. Chuffed says 3-1. Hey, Alex Rincon with a 4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, dude, for that one. He says, my favourite quality about Bruno, he never gets hurt. Same with Maguire. That really helps Ollie when he can count on players and their availability. What a very good point you've made there. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes is... you're right. He doesn't seem to... Let's not tempt fate. Let's not tempt fate there by saying that. But you're right. He does seem to be fit for all of these fixtures more or less. And he's raring to go. And he wants to play all the minutes. And same with Maguire. Maguire's played in pretty much every goddamn game there has been this year. Unfortunately. But he has done. So you're right. These guys, they don't get injured. Their conditioning's good. You know, they're ready. They're readily available. That is a big plus. People like Eric Bailly, he might be great on his day. You might be a much better side with him in there. But how often is his day going to be? I mean, he's not playing in the team today. So what's that all about? Is it down to Ollie wanting to give a rotation? I doubt it, because he's got Victor Bloody Dwindleoff, the Swedish meatball melt, ready to go in there, which is not good. And Maguire, of course, is that combination with Lindelof doesn't really make sense. So I think he would want to play Bailly, but is Bailly just not fit enough? Is that the situation? Have we got a Ledley King? You know, we were talking about this the other video in terms of how Tottenham used Ledley King back in the day, where if he was available, if he was fit, he would play because he was so damn good. But he wasn't fit that often, and you had to sort of have it in and out of the side constantly. So I hear you on that one there. But yeah, that's true. That is a good point, Rincon. They're fit, they're available. That makes it a lot easier for him. Hey, what's going on there, Roshmano? How are you doing today? He says, Bailly is too fragile, pig. True. I mean, it's very frustrating, isn't it? Because he's a big physical guy, but he is injury prone. You can't really stop that about players. hindered and derailed many a great career, having injury issues and repetitive injuries, the likes of Michael Owen, etc., etc. I'm not saying, Bailly's going to have that level of injury melts and, the Darren Anderton sick notes of this world, but he's not had a great few years at United in terms of staying fit. So you're right. As much as I rate Bailly, as much as I think he's a great player, he's not going to be your Vidic and Rio who's playing together week in, week out, because he's going to be in and out the side with injury concerns and little nagging problems and all sorts of stuff that happen. It's just, that's going to be the way with Eric Bailly, I think. So you're right. All the more reason why we need to sign a top-class centre-back ASAP. Hey, there's 100 of you legends in here tuning in. We're about 13 minutes to go until kickoff, Lantern Nassers. Thank you so much for joining us. Get your thoughts and predictions in. Tell me what you think about the lineup. The lineup is De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw, Fred and Matic in the midfield 2. The 3 in front of them, James, Bruno, Rashford and Martial up top. How do you rate the lineup today? I'm going to give it, do you know what? I don't want to be negative, but I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I mean, okay, we're only playing Newcastle. We should be able to smash up Voldemort's melts. John Joe Shelby, a.k.a. Voldemort, should be able to smash that melt up and his team. But even so, it's not the strongest looking side. I mean, I would have liked to have seen a different centre-back combination. Maybe I would have liked to have seen somebody else starting midfield, because Matic and Fred, on paper, it sounds pretty negative. It sounds very defensive. But like I said at the top of the video, you kind of have to have that when you've got Maguire and Lindelof at the back there, because you need a bit of defensive guy in front of them, because you cannot rely on those melts. But maybe this was a game you could have seen Greenwood play again. Daniel James is on there, but I don't mind that so much because I think James had a good win last time, a good game last time. The Vutinator says 7.5. Manny Slufacki's in here. Hello, mate. He says 6.9 out of 10. 69, dude. Not too bad. Thank you, Rushmano, lad. PG says 6. What do you want, Ronaldo? That's exactly what I want, PG. No, this is where it loses the points for me, okay? I think the midfield selection... the midfield selection, if you look at it, I mean, I suppose that what else can he really do at the moment? Pogba's out, Donny's out. I suppose I hear what you're saying, but in terms of the other areas, I mean, the centre backs, it just fills me with a complete lack of confidence, guys. So that really does take a little bit off of it. But yeah, also I would have maybe liked to have seen Diallo starting this game. That would have given him a +1 point for a little bit of cojones. You know what I'm saying? Solskjaer would have got a +1 for a little bit of bottle there. But anyway, there you go. So I guess ultimately all differently that we could have done perhaps is maybe select Greenwood, maybe select or Diallo, and maybe Bailly, I guess, is the only real differences you could make, to be honest. So maybe 6 is a little bit harsh. I'm going to reassess. I'm going to give it a 6.9 like Manny. 69, dudes. Victor Lindelof, 18 Premier League starts this season. And how many melts? How many times in his 18 Premier League starts has he had a melt? 8? I don't know, quite a lot of times. And Slabby Maguire, though, he has played every Premier League minute since the start of the season. That is pretty impressive, That's pretty damn impressive. But I tell you something now. I could wheel my fridge freezer out onto the pitch, and he could play every 90 minutes of every game as well with no problems at all. But guess what? It wouldn't do a great job out there. And I'm sorry. Anyway, look, these guys should be good enough to get the job done against Newcastle. I don't want to slag them off, but ultimately you guys know how I feel about Maguire and Lindelof as a centre-back pairing. It's not good enough. Everyone can see that we need a better centre-back pairing. If we had a better centre-back pairing, we could have won the league this year, or be in a better position to still go on and win the league this year. Because that's only the key areas of the team that's letting us down, in my opinion. Going forward, creatively, this season has been much better with the additions of Cavani and, of course, Bruno Fernandes doing his absolute Billy bits. But defensively is where we've been vulnerable. Rashford up against Emil Kraft. There's only one winner, says Ben. Hey, what's going on? Alex Walker says 3-1 United. Martial with 2 goals and 1 goal for James, plus Maguire to mess up. That's my kind of prediction. I like it. Hey, nice one, Rushmano. Hey, everybody, smash that like button if you're just getting in here, peeps. Leave a little thumbs up on the video. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on the stream before the match. And yeah, get involved with this community in the live chat. Get your predictions in for the game. Maguire makes most of the mistakes in defence as AK. It's a combination. I mean, let's be honest, though. It is a combination. Lindelof's pretty damn... he's pretty damn vulnerable himself at the back there, whereas Maguire, I think the combination is worse than the sum of all the parts, though, in all honesty, because Maguire, I can see him playing alongside Bailly and we look so much better. Bailly allows us to play maybe with a slightly more aggressive or attacking midfield setup as well, because you don't have that worry of the midfielder being done or the midfielder being exposed and then having to rely on Maguire and Lindelof to one-on-one defend. So what you tend to see is Manchester United being a bit more creatively free and being able to play a player alongside a defensive midfielder who can maybe be a bit more box to box, like we saw the other day with Fred and McTominay. You know, with Bailly and Maguire at the back there. Bailly's more athletic. He's more. He's got more pace about him. He's not out of position as much as the likes of Lindelof and Maguire. And so what that enables you to do is, it enables you to create a bit more. All good teams are built from the back. I think that's definitely true. You're seeing Liverpool this season crumble without Virgil van Dijk at the back there. Thiago's exposing them in the midfield. They're getting done. Well, that's what's happening to us. So you either have to have a proper boss-tastic, like CDM beast, Cloud Makalele, Kante type buzzing around there doing the bits and protecting your back line, or you've got to have two centre-backs that can defend one-on-one. And I think Maguire's a good defender. I do. I think good in the air. He's a good old-fashioned sort of centre-back. Good in the air, clearing balls away, set pieces, puts his body on the line, strong, all that sort of stuff. But he's slow as a bloody fridge. And he's also, I don't know if he's even positionally that astute. And you look at some of the things like the game against West Brom. We drew that game as a gash result. We could have lost that game. You know why? Maguire. He very nearly gave the ball away. Well, he did give the ball away right at the end, and De Gea had to make a couple of good saves. He makes me sick, but he's in the team and he's our captain. What can you say? Griffo Chaz, how's it going? Yes, he says, Dan James starting. What a day to be alive. Yeah, damn right. Yeah, you were singing his praises last time, Mike Griffin. I must say, look, I think at the start of the video, you came in here and you said, Dan James masterclass today. Well, he did put on a bit of a clinic, to be fair, Griffo. So fair play to you. Aaron Homeyard says, smash that like button for the pig. Thank you, Aaron Homeyard. How are you and Mary doing today? Shout out to you, my man. Jamie Mackey got my haircut. Feels great. Oh, that's awesome, Jamie Mackey. Ilya United says Bailly is the best United defender. Yeah, definitely. He definitely is. Yeah, he's the most impressive out there when we see him. But the problem with him is, same as what Rushy said earlier, he's just a bit fragile. He's just a bit vulnerable. He's just a bit injury prone. What's going on there as well, Compost Smurf? Fred and Matic in there to do one player's job. 2 CDMs versus Newcastle. Hey, that's the thing. You've got to protect the back line. When you've got a dodgy centre-back pairing, you've got to protect the back line. Bring back Phil Jones, says Matty Sluflaki. Pig speaking facts, says Tater Baby. Thank you very much. Hey, look, it's Mr. Neil Duffin. How you doing? He says, shared on Twitter. Get liking and sharing, mateys. Thank you very much, Neil Duffin. Yeah, guys, if you want to give it a share on social media, that would be awesome. And you can actually go to my Twitter, Mr. Flying Pig HD, and retweet the latest tweet that I've put out there, putting this show out there if you so wish. Thank you very much for that, Neil Duffin, lad. Eddie O2's in here as well. He says, hope James plays well, play good with no space in behind. Newcastle with low block. Yeah, we'll see how we penetrate it. We'll see how we can get through. That's a good point. Shibley Beggan's in here as well. What's going on? He even attacked a lot that game. Who are we talking about now? Slabbington Maguire. Yeah, I mean, he did get forward a lot that game. It's a fair point, but, he was shite defensively, my friend. Adrene Forcido says, victory for Manchester United. Come on, Adrene. Get in there. 4-0 I'm going for. Yes, nice one, Louis by Batten. He says, hi, Piglioni. What's going on? Ilya United says, I'm scared from this game. Don't be scared, mate. Don't be scared, bro. Don't be scared, homie. Because you know why? Newcastle are the ultimate bottling company, my friend. We are going to destroy them today. Make no mistake about it. Let's have a look at their lineup today, by the way. So they've got Darlow in goal, Krath in the right back position. I think, Rashford going up against him. He's going to eat him for dinner. Lascelles and Clark. Lewis completes their back line. Willock, Hayden and Shelvey. For some reason, that Voldemort Pratt, John Joe Shelvey, always does seem to have a decent game against us. So I bet he does again today. Almiron has been looking a little bit better this season. Joe Linton. And St. Maximin was one to watch out for, to be fair. So they've got the ability to hurt us on the break. They've got pace there. That's for sure. They can move it. They got that Voldemort guy doing the deep line playmaking role, spraying those balls out. You have Maximin going down the wings. You have Almiron. You have Joe Linton. They'll be pulling us wide when they get the ball on the counter. But other than that, we're going to be dominant. We're going to be in control. We're going to be having the dominant possession of the football. We're going to be trying to cut them open. And I think we will do it many a time because Newcastle just a little bit on the bang average side, aren't they? MUFC fan says, hello, I'm new. Hello, MUFC fan. Welcome to the show. Get involved with the community in here if you want. Get your score predictions in. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do these streams every single game for the Man United games, every single United fixture. So get involved with the community here and hit that subscribe button. And also smash a like on the video as well. Yes, Recon Vega, you know it's going to be another masterclass from Bruno tonight. Loom Entertainment thinks 4-1. Ian Naveed, hello, my friend. Sirius on YT says, I mean 3-1 to United. Come on, Berber lad. Come on, United. Right, the lads are coming out of the tunnel here, my friends. We're about 4 minutes away from kickoff. Hopefully a good performance by Manchester United today, but the most important thing, as always, is the win. We need to keep pace with City. They did go on the road today and draw and win against Arsenal, which of course is a big shame. Tottenham are shite. Do you reckon Jose's going to get the sack before the end of the season, guys? Yes or no? Jose sack or Jose stay? What do you think? Do you think Jose's going to get sacked before the end of the season? I think so. I think he's having a bit of a shithouse double day there. He's got some good players, a good team there, should be doing better. It's negative stuff from Jose. The wheels have fallen off already. Yes, sack him, says John Hazeldin. Yep, says Rickon Vega. Yeah, Illy United, Lingard's in West Ham playing like Pele. What is he doing, mate? He's unreal. That just goes to show you, though, what a change of scenery, what a fresh approach, what maybe a different mentality can do. He's gone over there, and you have to say he's been faultless for the first few. He's only played a few games, but I'm pretty sure he scored 3 and 3 now, or something like that. He's doing bits. He's doing bits, no doubt. So fair play to Jesse Lingard. That's great for him. It's great for us as well. Shop window, future sale price to sell him on, or who even knows, maybe a rejuvenation, a revitalization, a realization that Jesse Lingard might be able to do have a role in Manchester United squad in the future. Who knows? That's right, I said it. Oh my goodness me. But anyway, oh shit, I accidentally got the timer going there. So the timer should be up in the, let me just get this timer up in the top right hand corner actually. Yeah, nice. Oh, thank you very much, Aaron Homeyard. That's very, very handy of you, mate. Look at that. He's put a thing in the live chat there. I'll just pin it to the top of the live chat. That's the link to my tweet. If you guys want to go over there and give it a retweet, I will follow you back as well if you give it a retweet, if I'm not already following you anyway. Revitalizazione, says Manny Souflaki. You know this. Shazarama says Jose's going to be sacked at the end of the season. There's a good possibility of that. Fez says, can Jesse play against us? Is there a contract? I don't think he can play against us, no. Benjamin Bessemer says, Pig, we could use him to get Declan Rice. Very interesting, yeah. Very interesting. There is some link with Declan Rice for Manchester United and has been for a while, so you might be onto something there. Me personally, I'm not big. He's a good player, but I'm not big. He doesn't blow me away in terms of getting Declan Rice, but fair play. Oh, Ice Queen Game, and I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. Much love to you, though. Thank you very much for getting in here and hopefully United cheer you up a little bit. Hopefully we can cheer you up a bit. Pavan Nair as well says it's 2-0 to United. Good man. Yeah, get your predictions in, everybody. Mighty Creeper, nice. We've got over 100 likes before the game started. Get in there, my son. Come on, where are you? The Baker Brigade. Assemble! Let's do this. Come on, United. We're going to smash up those Geordie Melts, dude. They're going down. Alan Shearer, Jimmy Nail, freaking Anton Deck. Your lads are going to take one hell of a beating today. Right. Come on then, United. 3-1 thinks Christian Heath. Good man, good man, good man. Compost Smurf says Declan Rice would be a very good signing for us. Exactly why we won't get him. Yeah. Well, look, he's English, he's homegrown. It makes sense in a lot of ways. He is a good player. He's young. He's getting better. It makes sense. Hey, Kayam says, Pig, am I invisible to you? Let me just scroll up, Kayam, and see what I've missed from you. I think that's the only message you've written for a long time. Oh, no, there's some emojis from you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to emojis, Kayam? You know, you might want to write better comments, dude. I'm just kidding. Hi, Kayam. What's going on? Mighty Creeper. Flixie says, where can I watch it? Anyone please answer? I mean, I'm watching it on BT Sport 1 right now. We can't do that in the live chat, I'm afraid. We can't put links in or anything like that. John Hazeldine says, Ant and Deck, your team suck. You what, John Hazeldine? Monstrosities. What? Christian Heath says, just the fact that I can see a mess up at the back. Yeah, me too. I always can with Lindelof and Maguire at the back, sadly. Okay, so the game's about to kick off here, guys. Give me one moment. I'll get that line up. Okay. Just taking the knee here, guys. And then the rest kicked us off then. The whistle is blown. Come on then, United. Let's be having you. The timer's up in the top right-hand corner. If you guys, yeah, that one. If you guys want to sync up with me, obviously everybody's watching this slightly different times around the world. So keep the spoilers out of the live chat. Like if you're 10 seconds ahead of somebody watching in Venezuela or something, he might be a bit annoyed if you give it away. So don't put any scores in the live chat and stuff like that, Pete. But get involved with the community here. Fucking come on. Until obviously we've announced what's happened on this channel, then you can do what you want. Lee Grant, goalkeeper coach for today's game, says Shazan Ahmed. Kickoff, come on, Primot, let's go. Come on, Ice Queen Gaming, Rush Mano, Welsh Woody, Christian Heath, Archie, Jarvis Cocker, Yes Man, Shazan Ahmed, Eddie Ochu, Mark Coughlin. Let's be having you. Come on then, United. So here's Slabby Maguire. He's done well, you know. He's got his head up. He's surging forward. There he is. Plays a good ball down the left to Rashford. Rashford up against Kraft. Good bit of physical challenge there. Kraft comes out decently there. Rashford, though, puts it inside. Maguire on the ball. Hey, this is a good positive start. I know it's only a minute in and we haven't done anything, but it's a good positive start here. Slabbing to Maguire, goes back into defence now. Getting forward. Look at that. He's obviously got the impetus to get himself forward today. Looks like this is going to be an attacking display from United. You can just see it already. Looks like we're fucking getting right at them, doesn't it? Come on, United. You saw against Sociedad the other day. We were attacking as fuck. No problems with the tactics or the style or the attacking intent from United in that Sociedad game. Well, looks like we started with the same intent here. Look, here's Rashford. He's done the defender. Rashford! Oh! And he's just lost his balance there. He was trying to short a muscle off the defender. The defender's just moved away from him. He's fallen over. And the ball's gone out of play. But a decent, you can just see the intent here from United immediately, as it should be at Old Trafford against Newcastle, to go out there and get right at these melts. Come on. Nick Lawless says, come on, boys. Primwell says, I don't like him taking the ball upfield. No, it's just, as long as he distributes it and then gets back, I don't mind. I think he's got a good range of passing on him, Harry Maguire. That's one of the things I have to say he is very good at. He's a good passer of the ball, and he can spray it out almost like a quarterback or a deep line playmaker or something, but as a centre-back. Seriously, he can. He's a good passer of the ball, but yeah, I mean, him being out of position. Oh, shit! Here's Newcastle United, mate, in our area. Good defending by United. We just trebled up on the defender and beating it away, but holy crap. Kayam says, Pig, I've been in here before you, but you kept missing my comment. Oh, my bad, dude. Sorry if I missed anybody else's comments as well, you know. It is pretty difficult sometimes, Kayam, man. But no, I'm definitely not trying to miss you, dude. Arsenal for life as well is in here. Sorry if I missed you. First Class Gamer as well. There's a bunch of people I missed. Sorry, guys, if I've missed you, but much love. Thank you very much for getting in here, everyone. Smash that like button. Get your thoughts and predictions in for the game. And let's be having you. Newcastle United with a throw-in on the right-hand side then in our third. Deep one into the box. They're going for those old Stoke City Rory Delap tactics there. It's headed out. It's petered out. It's going to be a goal kick to Manchester United. Oh, is it? Or actually, it might be a corner. Sorry, it's a corner to Newcastle. What's going on, Monkey Gunner? How's it going? Eddie Otis says, hashtag no spoilers. Absolutely. No spoilers. Lavendra Krishnan, like we said, there's lots of people watching from different places around the world. G-Will says, that was Maguire who's making that challenge. Kyle says, I know, I'm just winding you up. You're not winding me up at all, Kyle, to be fair. It's making yourself look at it. I'm just kidding. Poisonous Nuts, so obviously you are winding me up. Poisonous Nuts says, hey, First Class Gamer. Lavendra Krishna says, share link. No, we can't do that, I'm afraid. G-Wall says, Maguire doing bits already. Really? G-Wolf waits looked alright. Oh my goodness me, shots on goal! Edge of the area, good save by David De Gea. He's poked it over the top of the goal there. But look at that. Sorry guys, there was just a... Let's have a look what happened here. So the ball came in from John Joe Shelby. It's a looping one up and down. And David De Gea sort of flapped it out a little bit and he's pushed it to the edge of the area. It's taken a deflection. Do you know what? De Gea should do better initially, but it's a shot by Joelinton. It takes a deflection, and it's a fantastic save by Big Dave. Big Dave saves. Come on. That's a fantastic save by Big Dave. He should have maybe done a bit better initially, keeping hold of the ball or punching out more convincingly, because he just literally pushed it to one of their players edge of the area, but he made a great recovery save. Shelby with the corner in then for Newcastle. I bet he has a good game against us, that Pratt. Crikey, look at Daniel James's pace, mate. He's an absolute bloody lunatic. Oh, my goodness me. How quick is Daniel James? But, yeah. Like, he always has a good game against us, that Pratt, for some reason. I don't even think he's that good, but he's just good against us. Hello there, Diogo McGlinte. He says, hello, fella. Watching the game at 3 a.m. from the Philippines. Straight love to you, my brother. Excited for this game, but I'm sleepy. Hey, Diogo McGlinte. Nice one, man. Well, yeah. Hopefully you can stay up and watch it. If not, then, good effort staying up until this late, though. R Kings is in here. Says, I'm 120 delay. Going to pause and play. Nice one. Good man. Thank you so much. Excellent. Yeah, we're 5 minutes. How long is the game? 5 minutes, 17 seconds in now, guys. Kabir's in here. Says, oh boy, this is going to be an interesting match. Definitely. Kind of like that match earlier against West Ham for you Spurs belts. Oh! Hey, no. Thank you for getting in here, Kabir. Dan James is a speedy Gonzalez. Yeah. Yeah, so the first minute of this game was, was decent, but I'll tell you what, after that, Newcastle just got at us, haven't they, a little bit? And if we're not careful, we're, they're coming at us here. We have been a bit ropey at home this season. Jamie Mackey says you're not even getting Europa League and you're 10th. Is there some Arsenal fans in here bantering already? Maguire down on the ground here, guys. Joe Linton just hit him in the slab here, man. Let's see what's gone on. He's fine. Harry Maguire, absolutely fine. He's gone up in the air. He's actually climbed above the defender. It's nothing Joe Linton's done, actually. Maguire's just sort of landed funny as he's gone up. It's nothing. I don't think Joe Linton's backed into him there properly. 5-2, hopefully, says Alejandro Sebang the second. What's going on? Yes, Jamie Mackey. Robert Smith says, how we doing today, Flying Pig? What we thinking here? 2-0. Come on, United from Robert from Glasgow. Let's have it. Nice one, dude. Yes, man. I'm thinking a good positive win today from United is just what the doctor ordered. I am thinking 4-0 is going to be the scoreline, and I'm still going with that. We're 6:43 into the game here. We've seen Newcastle sort of give as good as they got so far, but ultimately I think our extra class in the final third is going to pay off. I am always concerned with our defenders, though. Like, we are vulnerable. We do have the ability to concede against lesser teams. We've seen that recently. We saw that in the Sheffield United game, the West Brom game. Lesser teams can score against us because we have vulnerabilities at the back. It's all about how we cut the opposition open and score more than them. I think that's sort of the mentality we have to have right now. The old, we'll score more than you mentality. Shout out Jamie Manton as well. What's going on? Thank you very much. Mr. Ipswich Town is in here as well. Great to see you. And Talk MU. Hello, my lad. Talk MU. 1-0 United, Pig. Yeah, well, could be a scrappy tight game, couldn't it? It's got that written over it at the moment, to be honest. But I would still hope that we would score more than that. But I would take that, to be honest with you, Talk MU. I know most people would be pissed off about that, even though we win. But I would take that. It's just about getting those dubs. Almiron taking it very quickly. You're going to see that a lot from Newcastle. Just people like Almiron, St. Maximum just getting it wide on the counter and taking it up the pitch very quickly. Timothy Young, what's up, Pig? I keep losing in champs, 11 wins and 5 games to go. Oh, no. Well, that's better than me, mate. This week. Francois Cox says, what a shit show of defending, and Fred needs to learn to pass. Bruno Fernandes with a sloppy pass there as well. He's given it away. Luke Shaw comes in to try and win it back, but he's unsuccessful. Luke Shaw's been a good shining light in Manchester United side the last couple of months. Excellent performances from Luke Shaw. But yeah, Bruno's sloppy pass there. And Almiron's down on the ground. Hell, Little Dead by Hitbox says, Man, you are shite. Who are you? Who do you support then? It doesn't really matter who you support. Man United at the top of the most successful team in the history of England. Jamie Mackey says, Piggy, you want a deep-fried Mars bar? I eat Jamie Mackey, lad. That's right. I'll have a deep-fried, a wee little cheeky deep-fried bastard Mars bar. No problem, mate. Shaw is the best left-back in the league, says Francois Cock. I think based on form, you have to say that he is. I agree with you. You know, I've always been a little bit dubious about Luke Shaw, whether he could get to those top levels. But if he keeps this sort of form up, you've got to say that he's already there. So it's all about consistency and form, and he's shown he's consistent over the last, say, 6 weeks for United at least. Let's hope that he does it and continues to do so. But yeah, one of the first names on the team sheet for me at the minute, literally, just based on form alone. Okay, Lindelof is going back to the keeper. Then De Gea with a shoddy pass out. What you doing, David? No! Voldemort with a shot from the edge of the area. It's gone over the top of the crossbar. John Joe Shelby, high, wide, and handsome there, thankfully. But, oh my goodness me, David De Gea, what the fuck's he doing, mate? Seriously. Almiron Diver says Eddie A. Manny says, I say 3-0 win for Man United. Kayam says, get your act together, United, man. Sloppy start here. De Gea, man, what's he doing? I mean, come on. He's obviously, that's the move of somebody who's lacking confidence. He's already had 2 problem moments in this game already. He made a great save earlier, but let's be honest now, the shot that he had to save earlier was because he flapped out that ball that came in and he put it to the edge of the area to a Newcastle player. And then he's just literally kicked it out to the Newcastle player there. Hopefully he wakes up now and doesn't make another mistake all game, but that's sloppy start from Davide. Rashford then, on the left-hand side, tries a speculative ball in behind, but there's a block off. And this is actually really shite from Manchester United here. The first 10 minutes of this game is sloppy as fuck, man. Newcastle looking the better team in the first 10 minutes. But look, there's 80 minutes left. There's 80 minutes to go here. Scott, so here's oh shit, Bruno down on the ground, mate. Referee goes over and says, "What are you doing, Bruno?" John Joe Shelby comes in. Is there a foul there? Oh, he was definitely fouled, actually. Yeah, Bruno definitely fouled. Rachel says, "I'm so sick of this team." Oh, Rachel. Come on, Rachel. You not see the game last time? Real Sociedad smashed them up. 4-0. Did you see that one? Were you sick of that? Hey, no, look, it's early days, though. 11. I'm pissed off for the start of this game as well, but look, it's early days, Rachel. Well, you know we're going to swashbuckle and melt these Newcastle melts. You know what I'm saying? I hope we don't bottle it. Me too, drunk Vigo. Yeah, it's still early. We'll improve. This looks like a good opportunity. We've got a free kick here. Bruno Fernandes and Luke Shaw stand over it. 11 minutes, 18 seconds gone. Manchester United with a free kick in a good position here. Bruno won the free kick. Played to the back stick there in towards the path of Matic. And it's a poor ball, really, from Bruno. And the keeper gathers it up for Newcastle United. Shite. Oh, Kayam says, Arsenal Live, what happened Thursday or today? Yeah, hope you're doing well today, Rachel. Timo Uteman as well says, Sixers team at 0-0. Get over. I know it's early days. It's early days. It's still, we're having a bit of a sloppy start here, but look, we're going to smash them to bits. From me with love says, what's up, FPU? Elmer Fudd by day and Blues Brothers by night. Let's be having you. Those pesky wabbits. You fucking what? Elmer Fudd. Talk MU. John Henry Burrows, love from South Africa. Get in there. Come on, United. I'm tuning in all the way from South Africa. I'd like to wish the Red Devils a great game today. It's going to be a wonderful performance. I can feel it in the piggy loins. Get in there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Laufai says, when does it start? It's been on for 12 minutes and 30 seconds. So the timer is up in the top right-hand corner there. If you guys want to sync up, that's currently the game time for the Man United Newcastle game. Adam Talk Sports, how you doing? Yeah, Alan St. Maximum, I know, up against Lindelof, mate. It doesn't fill with confidence. You look at the pace they've got up there. The likes of Almiron, the likes of St. Maximum. And yes, we've got Luke Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka sandwiched either side. But if they're exposed or if they're beaten any time, you've got Maguire and Lindelof to have to deal with it. I don't like their one-on-one defending. I don't like their ability to move and cover ground. I don't like their positioning. Hey, we've got a new member of the Bacon again. Get in there, my son. All the channel members, please do us a big favour and put your favourite channel member emoji in the live chat to welcome BCOD Gaming to the channel and the community. Get in there, BCOD Gaming. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Nice. Get in there. New member, everybody. Get your favourite member emojis in there, all the channel members. James Lindsay thinks 3-0 to United. Mesmer Dawit. What's going on? Rush Mano, thank you. Beata Thompson, I told you Ollie was saving Lindelof for this match. This is something wrong with our manager. Maybe he's blind. Do you know what I think he honestly genuinely is, though? Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying, but look at the options we've got. Right now, there's, Eric Bailly, if he was fit, if he was 100% fit, and if he could play more than one game in a row, he would be playing right now. Of course he would. The problem is you have to manage Bailly, because he's injury prone, he's a little bit fragile, and you've got to manage him. Unfortunately, he's another Ledley King. And we don't have another top-class centre-back. Maybe what we should have done is, you've got your Twanzibis and your Mengies of this world. Obviously, rather than loaning Mengi out or loaning out these youngsters and stuff, maybe you should have bloody just chucked them in there instead of Victor Lindelof. How much worse are they going to do? At least they're going to get the experience. We're making errors each week regardless. And Luke Shaw has just committed a foul on Newcastle player here. The referee's just telling him to calm it down. J.U. San says, looks like we should play youth over senior players. Where is Cavani? Cavani's got a little bit of an injury at the moment, Bobby Baker, unfortunately. That's another thing I said at the top of the video. Big game for Martial today. Do you know what? I haven't seen him in this game so far yet at all, really, but we haven't really got the ball to him. We haven't attacked well so far yet in this game. But He's going to have a good game. He's going to have to take his chances when he gets them. His movement's going to have to be good. We're already haven't seen too much from him in this game, but it's only 14 minutes in. Talking You says, I'm starting to warm to the 4-2-3-1 Pig, but we need a top-class DM in there, and as we know, a centre-back or two. Definitely Talking You. I think the 4-2-3-1 suits us because it gives us a little bit more cover defensively, especially with two good defensive-minded midfielders that we've got in there today, Fred and Matic. It gives you a little bit more cover for your back line. And with Matic, you've got a bit of height in there for set pieces and stuff like that. Like, it does add a lot defensively. And when you've got a ropey back line who are a little bit questionable in terms of their pace and one-on-one defending, it definitely helps to have just another defender or two who can drop back into the back line or who can sit in front of the back line. And, oh shit, Newcastle spawning from the left-hand side. De Gea does well and judges it and comes out and clutches it. Well done. And he's got us underway down the left-hand side. Lindelof sprays one over the right. It's a fantastic ball, that one. Crikey. And here are Manchester United attacking down the right-hand side. Bruno Fernandes gets his head up. It's a ball into the back stick, but it is beaten away by Kraft, who tries to just get it away from Rashford and does so successfully. Newcastle spray one up the top of the pitch. Here's Harry Maguire. He chests it down and plays it back to David De Gea. United 420 Jones. Hello, mate. He says, hello, Pig and viewers. Hope you're all okay and doing well. Smash a like, guys. Show support for the Pig. Oh, thank you, United 420 Jones. Get in there, my son. Yes, if you're just joining us and you have not hit the like yet, there's actually 200 of you legends I can see in here. Please do us a massive favour and hit that like button. Come on, United, let's go. That'll give us a boost and give us a boost up in the algorithm there and help us compete against some of the clickbait melts, etc. So yeah. B-Cod Gamer says, hey Peggy, in your opinion, who's better, Paul Scholes or Ryan Giggs? Ooh, that's a horrible question, you know. I mean, I'm going to have to go for Paul Scholes because I think he was truly a true genius of the game. And, you know, in my opinion, is one of the best players to ever play for Manchester United. Ryan Giggs is the most decorated player to have played for Manchester United, and the longevity of the man playing into his 40, adapting and changing his game over the years. He was an incredible player. He doesn't get the love. A lot of people look at the stats these days and they seem to think Ryan Giggs was average. Well, I tell you, that's all the people that were born post-2000 or something who just didn't grow up watching Giggsy. Because Giggsy was far from average. But Paul Scholes, I think, was just genius. So for me, Paul Scholes out of the two of them. It's a tough one, though. Oh, man, 17 minutes, 13 seconds gone. It's a sloppy start from United here. Can we get something created here? Can we get it down and start playing some football? Because we're struggling at the minute. Been very sporadic with our possession even. Like, sloppy, giving away the ball. You know, but here's Luke Shaw's won it back well for us. Here's Harry Maguire, gets that big slab up and rakes a pass right to a Newcastle United player. Nice one, Slabby, you useless bastard. There's Voldemort. He does the old slabby impression there and also gives a long raking pass away to Manchester United. Gary Finnegan, why can't any of our players pass the ball? It's not that hard unless they colour, but I don't know, mate. Why are we giving the ball away every single 2 minutes here? It is sloppy. Sloppy passing. That's exactly who we need right now is Paul Scholes. Just to run the show, just to be that metronome in midfield and just pop it off and keep everybody bloody honest. Because we are struggling a bit just in terms of ball retention today. Byron Morris says, hey, Pig, do you think Martial is good enough for the first team? Yes, but not at number 9. I think United really, if we're going to be a serious title-winning side, we need a... Oh, Daniel James with a pass in from the right, but it's well gathered up by Darlow, who gets there before Martial. Unfortunately, it's good play by Dan James, though. He gets the ball in there. Down the right-hand side, he's played in. Daniel James gets his head up. I mean... He sees the run of Martial. He's asking a lot from Tony, but look at Tony's movement there. I mean, he's not in there, is he? I think Cavani would have been way further in there like a rat up a drain pipe there. You know what I mean? Getting in behind that space between the goalkeeper and the back line because there was a bit of space. But Martial just didn't. Why didn't he? He just stayed where the 4 shirts were covering him. I don't get that. That was shit by Martial. It's actually a decent bit of play by Dan James there. Anyway. Need better movement from our forwards. Tony Martial, we're just talking about him here. He's been completely quiet in this game so far. It's only 19 minutes gone. He'll probably pop up and score a banger in a minute, I hope. But yeah, I don't think he'll be a 30-goal-a-season man or even a 25-goal-a-season man playing at number 9 for United. That's just my personal belief. I think he's got a job to do for United in the squad and also on the wide positions. But you know, to answer your question, I mean, yes and no. Yes, he is, but if we want to be real, true, world-class contenders, I don't know. Then again, he's coming to his best years. We'll see. He should be a good player over the next few years. We'll see. Anyway, here is Luke Shaw. He gets us forward again. It's a good pass by Luke Shaw to Bruno. Bruno, pop shot from the edge of the area. Blocked away. Harry Maguire wins the header, though. Keeps it in possession for United, and Luke Shaw wins it back well. Rashford and Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's overlapping. Here's Rashford down the left-hand side. Mazy run by Rashford. Takes on the defender. Gives the ball away. Wins it back. Rashford trying to cause some problems there. And there's Nemanja Matic on the ball now. He gets his head up. He plays it sideways there to Bruno. Bruno deep to Maguire. Maguire, Fred. Matic on the ball now. Rashford plays his teammate Fred in centrally. Fred takes it wide yet again here. He's played it to Luke Shaw on the left-hand side. And it's just sort of broken down a little bit slow here, and it gives Newcastle all the chance to just get back. But here's Matic. Matic takes it forward, does a defender. Matic keeps hold of it. Nice. Matic trying to create. Look at that from Matic, mate. They call him the Serbian Ronaldinho. Anyway, here he goes. Here's Luke Shaw. Great pass through the legs of the defender there. Martial holds it up well, actually. Martial holds it up well. Oh, no, and it's sloppy from Martial, and he's just wasted it, and he's tried to give it to Rashford, but he's misdirected it. It's gone out for a Newcastle throw. Gash! B-Cod Gaming says, hey, Big, do you think Van der Beek is good enough for Manchester United standards? I do, yeah, I do. I just think we haven't seen enough from him yet. It's kind of like when we got Fred in, when Jose was here. We just didn't see him for a long time, and then he struggled to really make an impact because he was having sporadic appearances in the team. Next season, when Pogba's gone, which I think Pogba's probably looking likely to leave this summer, if you ask me still, I think you'll probably see a lot more from Donny. He's got great history. If you look at his track record so far for Ajax and the Netherlands, you can't really argue with what he's done so far up until this point. He's just not had the opportunities for Solskjaer and United. It's a case of us signing a player because he was available rather than signing a player that we needed. Now, we're going to need him next season, I think, and he's got a great future because he's young. So I don't think we have to worry about the qualities of Donny. I've seen enough from him to know that he's got abilities. He will settle into the side and have a much better run of form if you give him a run in the side. He hasn't had that. You can't really blame him. He's not really had he's not had 6-7 starts in the side every single week, showing the faith in him, letting him build that communication or that chemistry with his teammates and all that sort of thing. So he'll come good. Here's Dan James down the right-hand side for United. Dan James shot on goal, blocked away. Headless chicken worthy from Daniel James there. What's he doing? Why would you just have a pop shot into 3 yellow shirts there? That makes no sense. Hey, Pacer, what's going on, man? How's it going? First Class Gamer says, we call it a naughty step, Jamie. Teams are starting to figure out how to play us. We can't cope with teams that park the bus. Gary Finnegan, that's how they have to play, isn't it? Yes, and if they've got fast-pacey players like this, Almiron down the left-hand side, he's done Victor Lindelof with his pace. You see? Victor Lindelof's not bloody quick enough. He's done well. Victor Lindelof's won it back. But we needed Fred doubling up on him, though. Fred's done very well there. Like, that's the thing. If that was just Lindelof versus Almiron probably beats Lindelof there. Luckily, Fred's doubled up on him, but hey, he done well there. He done well. Luke Shaw, but that's what I'm saying. Oh shit! Here's Rashford. Rashford edge of the area. Can he get the shots off? Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Bruno Fernandes chips one over to Rashi. It's a lovely ball. Oh, just too close to the keeper, but decent bit of play by United. But crikey, you know what I'm saying? Like Lindelof is a liability. He's done well there though. Look at this, so you can see Lindelof getting done for pace. Almiron's rounded him basically. Lindelof has done enough to make Almiron go back inside, and then because Fred's there doubled up, it allows Lindelof the space to get in and make the challenge. Good play by Lindelof in the end, actually, but you know, he's so nearly got done for the pace there. More like Linda Sloth, says United 420 Jones. Hey, Ellie's in here. How's it going? How's your match day going, Ellie? Is Dante driving you up the wall? Anyway, shout out you yourself, Ellie, and Dante. What's going on? She says, yo-yo slags. Get the ball to Bruno, says Primot. Good tactics. If I was social, that's exactly what I'd be saying. Hey, guys, nice one. We've got 150 likes on the stream, everyone, and there's 200 of you guys watching. That's bloody good ratio, my friend. Thank you, everyone who hit the like button. If you're just getting involved and you have not hit the thumbs up yet, please give it a thumbs up. That will help us out. Nice one. And if you're new to this channel, if it's your first time, smash a 1 in the live chat so I can see you. And also, hit that subscribe button. Zach McPherson says KDB or Bruno. Talking me says Pig, open the lines up on StreamYard at halftime, mate. Hey, that's an interesting idea, but I'm actually using OBS Streamlabs to stream this at the moment. I'm not on StreamYard, but it's an interesting idea. Thank you, Tala Mohammed. Says, I've liked the video. You legend. Get in there, Tala Mohammed. Get in. Bruno should drop deeper, guys, and link up. We need ball retention, says Eddie. Well, I mean, look, we are struggling. Let's have a look at the possession stats. I bet you our possession stats are not even that great right now. Let's have a look. Match stats. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, it does. Well, it does say we've had 70% of the possession. I would have thought it'd be more like 60-40 there, or even a little bit less. But it's actually we've actually had 70% of the ball. But yeah, in terms of like ball retention, like not giving the ball away, that's been a big problem for us so far in this game. We've been very sloppy with our passing. Gav says, what awful strikers we have. It's a big shame we don't have the mesmeric, goal scorer in the side that you need. A team like Man United should have. I mean, Cavani's that man when he's playing, to be fair, right now, still for us. But it's a shame we don't have, that Ruud van Nistelrooy or that level of goal scorer. Because that's what United need, or a Wayne Rooney type, or, Ronaldo and these guys. It is a big shame that we don't have that. Because Tony Martial, as much as I think he is a good player and has all the abilities in the world, him putting it out there and actually consistently showing his attributes every single game, it doesn't happen. He's too inconsistent. So he's never going to be a 30-goal a season man. And in games like this, when you need somebody to bag one, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not. It doesn't convince me that he's going to do that right now. I don't want to be negative. It's only 25 minutes into the game. I still think he should score. He's going to get chances, but I don't go into the game assuming that he's going to score. Whereas when you have players like Rooney, Ronaldo, or Van Nistelrooy, these guys, you go in there assuming they're going to get on the score sheet. That's just how it is. Ugh. And if you look at the statistics so far, guys, it's pretty damning, other than the percentage. So the percentage of possession, we've got 70% possession, 30% to Newcastle. We've only had 2 shots, 0 on target. They've had 3 shots, 1 on target. They have troubled David De Gea once or twice in this game. They've had 2 corners. We've had 0 corners. That kind of shows you the story, really. We just haven't got going attacking-wise whatsoever. They are playing with a low block. They are trying to counter-attack. But look at this moment in time, for instance. Newcastle got a lot of numbers committed forward right here. So I think they're starting to believe that they can go and get something in this game. Shot on goal again from distance. David De Gea makes the save. Almiron with a left-footed shot from about 30 yards out. Oh my goodness me. You see, they're starting to get that confidence about them. They've advanced up the pitch there. All of their numbers are committed forward. When they're defending, obviously, they're going to be sat deep. But I think they're starting to believe they can bloody get the better of United today, these Newcastle players. And the longer it goes on, the longer they will believe that. Talking Muse says we must move the ball quicker in the final third. 100%. Here is Mr. Bruno Fernandes, though. List looks good. We've got Luke Shaw down the left. He plays it inside. Bruno's picked it back up. Bruno, lovely ball. Oh, lovely ball. And here's Daniel James. Oh, it's sloppy from Daniel James, but he's kept hold of it, actually. Daniel James cuts back. Daniel James. Daniel James. Do something, Daniel James. Okay. Here's Fred. One over to the left-hand side here. Luke Shaw on the ball. Matic plays one to the back stick. Oh, it's a decent ball. A little bit too much height on the ball, though. Daniel James gathers it up on the right-hand side and plays it to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Daniel James, this is good sustained spell of pressure here. Come on, United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka cuts in. Nice play. Oh, my goodness me. What the hell is he doing? Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I thought for a second, I thought that must have... What? He's what? Hey, fair play, Wan-Bissaka. He's just cut inside on his left boot. Few step overs, and he's had a shot at the near stick. It wasn't the worst effort in the world. Mate, I was not expecting that from Aaron Wan-Bissaka, though. I was expecting him to go wide and pop the ball in. But fair play to him. Anyway, hey, Zayn Miyasi, how you doing? Oh, goodness me, Zayn. He says, you can't beat a pub team. We played well against City. Thank you for your £5 super chat, Zayn Miyasi. Dude, we're second in the league. You're 10th, mate. You're fucking 10th for the league right now. You are the definizione of a mid-table team, Zane. And look, fair enough. City are a good team. But Arsenal at home there. I mean, that's it. It goes to show you just a mid-table side, mate. The days of you tossing in with the top teams is over, I'm afraid. Sorry to say, Zane. No, look. Anybody could lose to Man City. That is a very tough team to... They're top of the league and they've got, 12 or 13 wins in a row now in the Premier League. They're obviously the best informed team. It's no disgrace losing to City right now. But there's no way we don't beat Newcastle here. Gungshi's in here. What's happening, Gungshi? Yes, lad. How you doing? Good to see you, Gungers. How's your day been, mate? Yes, get in there. Yes, man, the Gunganator. Hang on a sec. Here's Rashford. Rashford cuts inside. Has a shot on goal. What a goal by Marcus Rashford. Gets in there. He's tucked it in at the near stick, guys. What a finish. What a finish. Oh, my goodness me. What a strike. Look at that, guys. Oh, my goodness me. I wasn't ready for that, guys. It's a goal from Marcus Rashford. It's 1-0 to United. And he's literally just a couple of step overs. Got that half a yard on the right-hand side. Taking it to the right. He's beaten the defender and he's just lashed it into the bottom left-hand corner. Look at this bit of play. Maguire sprays it over to Rashford and Maguire's got himself the assist. Rashford knocks it through the defender's legs. He's done Kraft into pieces there. And he's done him again. He's done him not once but twice. And Kraft, we said he's going to have a tough time dealing with Rashford today. Well, he's already having a very torrid time because Rashford's just completely penetrated him twice. And then lashed it in there at the near stick. You know what, guys? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. That bit of play by Rashford and that goal, that was Cristiano Ronaldo-esque, my son. The way he's knocked it past the defender, done him once, done him twice, and lashed it like that. That looked like Ronaldo in his hay. Oh, my goodness me. Get in there, my son. Cristiano Ronaldo cometh. Rashford, mate, get in there. What a bit of play by Rashi there. Outstanding individual piece of skill, really. And you know what? Maguire got the assist. Not really. Rashford's had the world to do. That's a fantastic individual goal there from Rashford, you've got to say. Fantastic individual goal. Get in there. It's 1-0, lads and lasses. Come on. Where are you? Let's be having you. Oh, what a great finish that was by Rashford. Just a great piece of individual skill to knock it past that. What are you saying now, Zane? It wasn't Bruno Fernandes doing it that time for us either. That was Marcus Rashford, the lad. Get in there. Right, let me update the score here. What a fantastic goal that was from Rashford. Totally changed the game. And we were talking about the statistics. We're talking about the fact we had struggled in the first part of the game. But look what Rashford's just done. Turned the tie on its head. Get in there, Marcus, you beautiful human being. You beautiful bastard. Come on, Zane lost, says Check Attack. Hey, Burble with a £5 super chat. He says, that's what happens when he stays on the left. Definitely his best position, isn't it? I agree with you. 100% his best position. That was ridiculous how he's cut in there, done the defender like that twice, and then just lashed it right in the bottom corner of the goal. That was a sensational finish. Make no mistake. Whichever way you look at it, that was absolutely a sensational bit of play by Rashford. Made that out of nothing, pretty much. Where's G-Wolf? I bet G-Wolf's going in the live chat saying, what a bit of play by Maguire. Because he loves him. I bet he is as well. Hang on. Let me update the... Right, okay, I've updated that. Nice. Get in there, my son. Come on. Absolute scenes. The scenes. Get in there, my son. And Rushmano with a £5 super chat as well. Thank you so much. He says, what were you saying, Zane? Get in, Rashi. Man, what a sick bit of play by Rashford there. That was beautiful. Sensational. Sensational individual piece of skill. And I love Rashford. I think Rashford's got the potential to be, you know, one of those stars in the world in the future. I really, truly do. Now, will he ever be Ronaldo levels? I know I was comparing that goal to Ronaldo. Will he ever be Ronaldo levels? Probably not. But who is going to be Ronaldo levels? Pretty much nobody. So I think he's still going to be an incredible talent in a couple of years' time. Remember, he's a young lad still. Was he 23? He's a young lad. Get in there. Thank you guys for the super chats there. Much love, much love. Gungshi says, Rushmano, get in there, you legionde. Absolutely. Gungshi, it's middle of the night there in Taiwan. How you feeling? Eddie Otis says, Rashi is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Needs more coaching, can still improve. Oh, big time, yeah. Yeah, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I think that's a little bit harsh because I don't know. I think maybe that's more of an appropriate name for Martial because Martial, like, literally half of the time he's good, half of the time he's not there. He's out there, you know, murdering people or what? No. Like Mr. Hyde, you know, that's the comparison we were making. Whereas Rashi, I don't know. I think he turns up a little bit more than Martial. He's still inconsistent though. You're right. No, I know exactly what you're saying. You're right. The same applies to both of them, really. Hello there, Nending. What's going on? Says Ola Pig. Hello there, Nending. What's happening? Let's see. Ellie says, Nicky, to be fair, I'm pretty sure United only just beat Burnley 1-0 last time. Well, a win's a win, you know what I'm saying? G-Wolf, only one that loves Slabhead, says first class game. Absolutely. Hang on, let me go and see if I can find a G-Wolf comment. He says, that's what Maguire brings to the table. Come on, Maguire, bring it on. Oh, St. Maximin with a pop shot on United's goal. De Gea makes the save, and it's out for a Newcastle corner here. Header from Tony Marcio goes into the path of St. Maximin, just takes it wide right. He tries to pop it off. It's a good shot by St. Maximin, actually. It's near the centre of the goal, though, where David De Gea is able to just push it over the top for a corner. But Newcastle's still in this game. United are going to have to go get that second goal ASAP. Rachel says, Dave. Yeah, great save by Dave, that one. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, bollocks. We've conceded, guys. The corner comes in. It's not dealt with. It's gone to St. Maximin. He's allowed a free shot on goal. And Big Dave can't save it that time. Is it the absolute human slab or that Swedish meatball melt that is most at freaking fault for this one? Because you can bet your bottom dollar it's one of those twats. Let's have a look at this. I didn't even really clearly see what happened, but I bet you something has happened in regards to Lindelof and Maguire. I'm just going to put it out there. That is my initial feeling. Let's have a look. It's a short corner from Newcastle. Almiron plays at edge of the area. It's whipped in. Oh, for fuck's sake, Slabby Maguire! You are absolutely gastastic! Look at that, he's tried some... Oh, let's just try and header it away with the back of my freaking slab. Let's just lunge it with the back of my fucking slab like an idiot and barely get anything on it and push it right back into the path of St. Maximum, who's fucking lashed it top left-hand corner. It's a shitty bit of defending by United yet again, for fuck's sake. Harry Maguire, I can't stand the man. I can't stand the man any longer. Fuck. Okay, it's 1-1, guys. It's 1-1. He's a shithouse of a defender, though. How does he get the captaincy and how does he play week in, week out? I'm furious. I can't believe it's the same old culprits making the same old shitty errors. The corner. Just clear it away. Just fucking clear it away. There's no need to do some bullshit improvised freaking lunge. It is there, Harry. You idiot. Let me update the score, guys. It's 1-1 here. What a load of old shit! Fucking hats come loose. Fucking bollocks. Defensive is made of slabs. Waste of 80 million, says Jay Son. What a load of old shit. Maguire, I told you would mess up. You were right, Alex Walker. I thought the same as well. Whenever we've got Maguire and Lindelof at the back, we make an error. Or near enough. Near enough, not every time, but a lot of the time, it's a proven gash combination. It doesn't work. It's a proven calamity. So it's no surprise we make an error. Manny Sluflaki, yes, he says, we have been terrible at defending set pieces. How do we keep making the same mistakes? We get. I mean, look, you have to say that is a piss poor bit of defended by Maguire. Okay, it could have not landed at St. Maximin's feet, but it did. He didn't get enough on it. It wasn't a convincing and enough clearance. And what we were saying about Maguire at the start is we don't like his position play. We don't like his one-on-one defender. We don't like his pace. What we do like is his ability in the air, getting the ball away, slabbing it up with that big slab and heading it away. Well, he's just proved us wrong there yet again, actually. In fact, it turns out his aerial defending is questionable too. Here's Newcastle again down the left. They've got another chance. Luckily, the ball is looped over a little bit too far, and Luke Shaw gathers it up on the left-hand side. Holy shit! All of a sudden, we've gone to shite. This is what happens when you've got a complete freaking fridge as your captain, letting the side down, mate, and melting all over the place. It completely destroys the confidence of the whole team. David De Gea must feel flustered, must feel gashed in front of him, knowing there's a couple of melts doing the defending. The rest of the team, crikey, can they build and go on it? The best teams are built on a good, solid defence. Well, we haven't got that. So what's the rest of the team feeling? All right, it's still early days. It's 1-1 here, guys, but this is, make no mistakes, this is a piss-poor performance by United so far in terms of, like, ball retention, in terms of chance creation, in terms of defending. That is bad. When all three different aspects of those of football are underperforming with your team, you know you're having a shit performance. Think about it. We've only had 4 shots, 1 on target so far. Newcastle have had 6 shots and 4 on target, just to give you the idea. They've had more attacking plays in this game so far. We have scored. It was a sensational individual bit of play by Rashford, but other than that individual bit of play as a team, we haven't created enough or done enough yet. And defensively, we've been vulnerable. It's a shot on goal by Fred from distance, and it is saved. Rupert Meadows says 80 million. What a joke. Could have got Upamecano and Koundé for that. Yeah, it is a ridiculous amount to pay. Look, at the time, though, I'm not going to criticise the signing of him. I'm just going to say that it's turned out to be awful. At the time, we were sort of happy to pay the little bit of extra money. We knew it was more money than he was worth, but to get our man, to prize him away from Leicester, he seemed like a very good player. But unfortunately, since coming to United, he hasn't been good enough. Before that, at Leicester City, he looked mint. For England, he looked mint. But for Man United, he's been inconsistent. Thank you, Primot. He says, Legend Pig. Much love to you. Nending says, Pig, say something about Maguire, please. Oh, for fuck's sake. He's an absolute liability of a slab. Yeah, Daniel Corn says, watching Maguire makes me appreciate Diaz even more. That's what I'm saying, Daniel Corn, man. Like, that's actually a player we should have gone for. We were linked to that guy for the last year or so. But we just allowed him to go to City. City signed him and Nathan Ake in the summer. We didn't improve our centre-backs. Why? That's the problem area of our team. Lack of ambition by the board. This is the result. Conceding goals week in, week out against a bunch of bottle merchants, Newcastle, with bloody Slabby and Victor at the back. Of course that's the result, when you don't improve and actually have a top-class centre-back pairing. Ridiculous. Corner for United. Go on, lads. Anyway, look, come on, United. Come on, look. We've had a bad bit of phase of play there. Awful set-piece defending. We've seen that a lot of times this season. Getting done on the set-piece. Totally unacceptable, especially when you've got players like Harry, who are supposed to be, that's their forte. But there's still 50 minutes left of this game. We've got to go and get this winner. So the lads, I'm sorry, but Solskjaer needs to get that Norwegian hairdryer out at half-time. Set that sucker to full blast and give them the old pasting that they deserve with it, because this has been a seriously lacklustre display. And he needs to change some things up as well. Do you know who I think's been pretty shit in this game? Martial. I'm sorry to say, I think Martial's been pretty shit in this game. I also think Dan James has been a little bit headless chicken worthy. Maybe he would be... He's actually got down the right and had a couple of balls in. Maybe he'd be better served if there was somebody making the movement in the box that you would want. But maybe a couple of changes, you know. Greenwood, I'm thinking maybe. Maybe a cheeky little bit of Mason up top. What's the deal here? We need a change. We need a change. Nicky Kilios says, I stick with my score prediction of 3-1. How are you doing, Nicky Kilios? Yeah, it's probably a good prediction. I hope we win 3-1. My initial prediction at the start of the game's already gone, which is 4-0. Jay Gar says, we need a new manager, in my opinion. If we don't win anything this season, he definitely needs to go. I disagree with you, Jay Garth. It's more about the progression and where we are. You can't win everything every year, especially when you haven't got the defenders or the players in your personnel to actually do the job. Think about it. Solskjaer, of course he would have wanted a centre-back in the summer. Did he get one? No. They signed Donny instead because he's young, profitable for the future, an asset, opens up another market again in the Netherlands, etc. That's why they signed him. Solskjaer doesn't, you can see our board are just scum. They don't actually give the fans or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer what we need. I don't think, what can Ollie do? Bailly's injury prone. Anyway, look, we played great against Sociedad the other day, guys. They're a better team than Newcastle. I've got faith second half Solskjaer's going to change this around, make the adjustments, and we will win the game. I've got faith he's going to do that. Zane Miyasi with a £5 super chat says the Saint has scored. Oh my goodness me, yeah. It was a good goal from him. Awful bit of play by United defending it. Slabby Maguire just like having some sort of bloody spasm. A man spasm. Gav says Martial is shit. Well, he's not shit. He's just inconsistent. And unfortunately, he is shit half the time. Half the time, he's actually is shit. Half the time, he's amazing. But half the time, he is definitely shit. That's what's so frustrating about it. You know he's got the abilities. It's the most frustrating thing when you know somebody is class, but they can't, for whatever reason, whether it's psychological, mental thing, or whatever it is, confidence thing, I don't know. They can't put it out there on the pitch every single week. It's so frustrating. Well, not even every single week. Every player has a bad game, but you need to be consistent for United. And we are lucky, let's be honest now, guys, that was a tremendous piece of individual quality by Rashford to score the goal for us. Without that, we would be down in this game. So we haven't played well as a team. We haven't created well as a team yet. Rashford's done an individual bit of brilliance, which has given us the goal, thankfully. We've had a nightmare of a set piece, but if you look at the chances, the shots on goal and everything, this is pretty disgusting. The fact that Newcastle, it's nearly half time and Newcastle have had more shots on our goal and more shots on target. And they've only got 27% possession of the fucking football. What is this Louis van Gaal freaking crab tactic shite so far? Where's the attacking guys? We haven't been able to cut them open at all. Sport is fixed, says Welsh Woody. Mensley says he's going to bring the Norwegian magic on in the second half. I hope so. Yanis Fraklis says, saying, what's your team, Arsenal, or every week, every team United plays against? Arsenal are 10th. That's all we need to say to Zane, to be honest. Fair enough, you can say what you want, but Arsenal are 10th. Argument over. Mr. NLWT, dude, great to see you. How have you been? Dude, fantastic to see you. He says, Maguire with 2 assists this game. Kayam comments, we should be losing. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the stats and you look at the saves David De Gea's had to make and the saves that their keepers had to make, I mean, the difference is obvious. They have had the better chances so far. You're right, Rushmano. I love the positivity. He says plenty of time left in this game. There is. Hopefully, second half we come out a different team. We need to be. Solskjaer's got to adjust the tactics. Maybe like as was it? Who was it? Who said it? Was it Eddie O'Toole or somebody? Said maybe drop Bruno a little bit deeper to help us with the ball retention because we're giving it away a lot at the moment. That's an idea. Maybe make a personnel change at half-time. You know, I don't think Martial's looking too sharp today. I think his movement's been poor and he's completely isolated out of the game, to be honest. I would maybe get Greenwood up there. Leave Dan James on there, but actually take Martial off and get Greenwood up top. Maybe have more chance of scoring. I don't know. Then you can always interchange Rashford and Greenwood as well throughout the second half, but I don't know. Yo, what's going on, Simon Zawilla? Ahmed Winchester's in here as well. Says, man, this defense is going to kill me. I hear you, mate. Ibra Ghani says, hey, Pig, how's it going, Ibra? Everyone else, sorry if I've not been, if I've not said hello to you. Cal Payne as well. Hello, Decal Siler F. John Lattin's in here as well. Says, I had a bad feeling about this game. Yeah, a few people did. I had a good feeling about it, but it turns out that was ill-advised and you guys were right. Hey, nice one. Rushmano says we've nearly got to 200 likes. We're on 183. Nice one, everyone. Do us a big favour if you're just joining us, everyone. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 200 bad boys on the stream. Come on then, United! What a shit show of a half, though. There's no sugarcoating it. We've got to say it how it is. It's a poor first half by Manchester United. Very lacking in creativity. Lucky Rashford produced a moment of individual brilliance. Otherwise, we'd be 1-0 down here, if you ask me. Lucky De Gea's made a couple of saves. He's had a ropey couple of moments, but he's also made a couple of fantastic saves this game. So, not a good performance by United. There's the half-time whistle, lads and lasses. Very, very sloppy half from United. Very poor defensively, leaving questions to be asked there again. We can't defend set pieces. That wasn't convincing enough. Again, our captain fantastic, bloody gashtastic. Instead of captain fantastic, it's bloody captain gashtastic. Our captain gashtastic, Slabby Maguire, letting the side down. Very, very disappointing. What can you say? Get your thoughts and opinions in. Where do you think it's going wrong for United in this game? I think keeping hold of the ball's been very poor from us. Usually, we're quite good at that. But I think maybe like the likes of Fred, even Bruno today has been sloppy with his passing. We haven't done well in the midfield battle, in keeping all of it in midfield. And also getting it into their final third and actually moving it quick enough and moving it penetratively enough. It's not happened for us at all so far in this game. It's just been like really a struggle in their final third. Very disappointing. I will do Talk of You. Yes, I'll check that very, very soon, man. Do you mean right now or do you mean after the thing? It's a bit, I'm trying to interact with the live chat right now. Brady Smith says, hello, Pig. Bloody Maguire is fucking shit. Definitely, Brady. Sorry to say, I'm sick of saying, yeah, he might come go to, or to be honest, I haven't really been saying that for a long time, have I? But he is pretty much a lost cause in my opinion now. Individually, you can't really account for that. It was a very, very poor moment of judgment by him, and he's given us given the goal away. Illa United says, why always this shit Guire? Get him out, please. I can't watch him. He's fucking useless, mate. I'm sorry to say. Like, I don't want to hate on an individual in the side to this extent, but £80 million we paid for that guy. He is our captain, but it's the same old. He's the same old customer every single week that is making the same damn errors. He's the one who's dropping the ball for us very often. If it's not him, it's Victor Lindelof. They're like the Chuckle Brothers out there, To me, to you, to me, to you, and neither of us get it. Damn, Scotty is out. Sorry, folks, I'll talk him. You that bloody sucks. Scotty McTominay's out for how long? How long? How long? We've got a time frame, have we? Oh my God, Rewatcast says can't win with 3 slow players at the back. Matic, Lindelof, Maguire. That is a 0 recovery pace. Great point, oh my God, Rewatcast. You think about that when you see, because things can happen. Or a misplaced pass here, a challenge here from the opposition in a dangerous area. Next thing you know, your players are out of position and you've got to get back into position. And because they're so damn slow, we do struggle to do that a lot of the time. So it's a good point. We are shit, no creativity from Matic and Fred. Yeah, been very, very lacking in that department. But you can't... What about Bruno as well? Bruno hasn't really had much of an influence in this game either. His pass has been quite poor. I think you've got to blame the whole team here. The whole team's lacking in creativity. I think the movement up top by Martial's been poor. Barely seen him in that game, to be perfectly honest. Barely seen him, which is no good. Rashford, great individual moment of brilliance. But other than that, it's like he's had a tough time influencing the game, really. But he's been very lively on that left, cutting in and having a couple of good moments. But, he's a shining light in a team that's underperforming right now. Dan James had a couple of decent bits of play over on the right where he's got the ball into the danger zone. Martial, with better movement, might actually get on one of those balls. But, he's had a pretty average game, Dan James, so far. I do think the midfield is the issue right here. And, of course, the shite defence. It's a shite defence we've got here. Aaron Bainbridge, hello, Aaron Bainbridge, how you doing? Ronnie Can't Gamers in here as well. He says the results are starting to catch up to you guys. You can't give up goals and expect to win every game. Well, that's a good point. But at the same time, that's sort of what we have. That is the mentality we have to go with right now. Because we all know, I was expecting, I thought we might get a clean sheet today, actually. But if you look at how we've been playing recently, we have scored a bunch of goals, but defensively, there's been the problem. We kind of have to go to that school of thought of we'll score more than you. And so we are likely to concede most games, but as long as we use our attacking talents that we got on the side and actually attack well, which we have done recently mostly. Actually, that's not true, is it? We shat it against Sheffield United. We shat it against West Brom. The last game against Sociedad was good, but you just got to say, I think the actual attacking is the problem here as much as the defending in this game. Defensively, we're poor. You can't be shipping goals at the back, but we should have a good enough side to go against Newcastle at home here and cut them open several times and score goals. United against Newcastle at home, you're expecting goals. So it's a very, very poor display all round for United. It's not just the defence. The defence is shite, though, Ruddy. You're damn right. We can't expect to, you can't concede goals like that. And, it's terrible. But at the same time, creatively, we should be a lot better. We seem to be playing almost without a striker up there. It's like we just don't... I'm not getting the impact. I'm not feeling the presence of Martial up top. You need a striker with a bit of presence who's making that movement, or even that they're a bit of a unit and they're holding the ball up and stuff like that. But Martial doesn't seem to have either of those things really right now. Mo Khan, what's going on? He says he sent a £5 super chat. Thank you so much, Mo, for the £5 super chat there. He says playing with Martial feels like playing with 10 men at times. Well, there you go. Sort of what I was just saying, actually, Mo Khan. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right. Like when he's on it, when he's bang up for it, when he turns up, he's fantastic. But when he's like this, he's invisible out there, and it's hurting the side. The movement, there's a lack of movement up there. If we had Cavani in there making all those runs that he does in behind, looking for those headers in behind, like that space in behind the goalkeeper and the defence. When Dan James is out on that right-hand side and there's space there and he puts the ball into that space, Cavani would be attacking that space, but Martial wasn't attacking that space. He was just sitting there waiting for the ball to come to him almost, which is wrong. Also, another thing Cavani does brilliantly is he drops deep and he brings others into play, so he's constantly going sort of up and down the centre of the pitch. And he's bringing others into play, he's popping little balls off, then he's turning round and he's getting back into the dangerous positions. But he's constantly coming deep. You see him, his work rate and his movement it's a lot better than Tony Martial's for United, and we do miss him. Oh, Pig, this is so shocking, says VK Dean. I know, mate, this is disgusting so far, man. I'm still expecting a good second half performance by United, though. I think Ollie's going to make a couple of adjustments. What would you do, guys? I mean, maybe personnel change isn't necessarily the answer here, because really the tactics are the problem. Keeping onto the ball's the problem. And actually, I think we need a change of how we're trying to do it. And I think Solskjaer needs to make a change. Midfield-wise, it's just not happening. There's not enough creativity there. Matic and Fred is very negative. Maybe what he could do, in my opinion, I would do this something a bit radical right now, because I don't think, other than the Rashford goal we've barely created, I would bring Juan Mata on, and I would probably play like Fred at the base of a CDM, and I'd play Rashford on the left. I'd play maybe Bruno on the right, or, you know, on the right-hand side with Mata in the middle, in the hole. I'd do something a little bit mental like that right now, and bring Greenwood on for Martial, I think, because he's just not looking good today. But, you know, who's to say that's probably what I'd do. Bring Diallo on, says Aaron Bainbridge. Yeah, I'd love to see Diallo as well, see what he can do. Bit of an unknown entity against them. Seth Backrow, one of the channel member legends. He says, Marcio is getting nothing from the midfield. No proper service. It's a good point, but his movement's got to be better too, you know? There was a couple of incidences, one in particular I highlighted in the first half, where James has put a good ball into the danger zone, into the 6-yard box. And what your attacker should be doing is trying to get across the defender, trying to get across the goalkeeper, attacking that near post. And then he would have had a chance. But you know what? He just didn't bother. So, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, he's got to help as well. He's got to help. Need Mata on, says Darren. Yeah. Marcio is lazy, says Jarvis Cocker. Been a little bit lazy today. Got to be said. David De Gea has made a couple of really great saves. He's kept us in it as well. This is a shite performance. The second half needs to be a lot better. Matic CDM, Mata left wing, Bruno CAM, Ahmad right wing, Rashford centre forward. That sounds good as well, Abhinav Kurtapod. I like it. It's one-side football. We can't keep playing to Rashford. Very true. Well, maybe we're just going to have to go for it. Like we said, we're playing with two defensive-minded midfielders right now. And I think you sort of sometimes have to do that when you've got a dodgy backline. But it also means you're lacking in creation. I think he should bring Mata on now. Or he should change the formation somewhat. So maybe you've got, you know, more of a diamond in midfield there. You've got Fred at the base. You've got Rashford on the left. Dan James on the right. And then Bruno in the middle. More of a diamond. More attacking setup. More trying to play it through the middle. As opposed to what we're trying to do now, which is what we saw, trying to get it down to Rashford. Alex Rincon says, maybe go Mata on for James or Martial and switch things around. Yeah, I'm feeling you as well. I'm glad we're on the same page there, my friends. Mad Animal says, I've only just woken up and seen score. Let me guess, Maguire mistake. Yep. Yep, Mad Animal, Maguire mistake. You're right. Hey, Rushmani says 200 likes. Oh, fantastic, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for hitting that like button. We've smashed 200 likes on the stream. That's brilliant, guys. Thank you, everyone, for hitting the like. Let's see if we can get 300 likes on the stream today. Why the fuck not? Yeah, and if you're new to the channel, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 38,000 subscribers. We cover all the Manchester United games. Get involved. It's an awesome community here. We have a bit of a bounce and a bit of a laugh and commentate and watch the games. So if you are new, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Make sure you've clicked that bell icon to be notified when we post and go live. And yeah, and thanks for getting involved. Jarvis Cocker says, without Pogba and McTominay, our midfield struggle is definitely the case. Yeah, it is true. McTominay's been very good for us this season, contributing with a bunch of goals. And also, of course, Pogba has been fantastic. I don't know if it's a case of him trying to get away and move away, but he has been pretty damn fantastic. Paul Scholes says David De Gea should be saving that goal. Well, I mean, I don't think he should get the opportunity to... I disagree. I kind of disagree with Paul Scholes. I mean, maybe De Gea should do a bit better, but come on, it's hard. It's very, very well struck, well placed into the top left, wasn't it? I'd have to look at it back, actually, but it looked like really there was not much time for him to react. Yeah, Christian Heath says, or Diallo instead of Greenwood, if that would happen. Interesting, very interesting. That could happen. Hello, I'm okay, Akib Khan. Sorry, just having a cheeky little vape up there, lads and lads. Apologies, don't mind me. Akib Khan, this is so bad so far. I'd rather watch paint dry, says Gary Finnegan. It is a very, very slow game from United. The chances are few and far between. Like, you know, when you go in at half-time at Old Trafford and Newcastle have had more shots on goal and more shots on target, that it's a poor first half. Oh no, Birmingham, Pike and Carpanger. We need to win. Fucking up my bet. That's gash. Wiggy, how's it happen? How's it hanging? Says, how's it going, Pig? Just got here. Only just finished streaming. Forgot about the game. Hopefully we win. Get in there, Wiggy. Hey, no worries, man. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, hopefully we win. We need a better second half performance. Very, very poor first opening 45 minutes of the game. Greenwood on. I'd probably bring Greenwood on Kieran Garcia. You could bring Mata on. You know, there's a couple of players I think you could take off. Like, you know, Martial might be a good candidate for Greenwood. Or, yeah, we could bring Mata on maybe for Dan James. You know, there's a couple of things that Solskjaer could do at halftime. Let's have a vote in the live chat. Smash a 1 if you think he will make a change. Smash a 2 if you think he will not make a change at half-time. Sadly, Sadly, I think it's probably number 2. I think it'll stick with Martial second half. But there you go. Yo, what's going on, Corey McLeod? How you doing? Abanaf says 1. Marcus Gashford says 1. Kurt Manchester United says 1. Nice bit of faith in Solskjaer that he will make that substitution and change it around. Neil Walker doesn't think so, though. Neither does Jonathan Gallagher or Wiggy or Christian Heath. Berber and Torkamu thinks he will. Hopefully he will. Big Willie Saliba says 2. Ollie is a PE teacher. I don't know too many PE teachers who are like second in the league, or I mean, if Ollie's a PE teacher, then what is Jurgen Klopp and what is these guys that are underperforming this season? Because Solskjaer's not got a great squad either. You can say, Virgil van Dijk and Liverpool have injury issues. Mate, we've got injury issues every single week because we don't even have a Virgil van Dijk or a centre-back that's capable of being a world-class player. So we've got that issue every week, and Solskjaer's doing well with it. So that doesn't hold any water with me, that whole Van Dijk's injured, Henderson's injured crap. That's bullshit. They've still got a good squad. Kloppy's having mares. Secondly, Arteta, Mikel Arteta, they're 10th in the league. They're having a fucking day, man, my friends. Jose Mourinho at Tottenham. He's got Kane. He's got Son. He's got class. Where the fuck are they in the league right now? I think they're like bloody 8th or even less. Let's have a look. Where are Tottenham now, man? Tottenham are fucking 9th. They're 2 points ahead of Arsenal, who are 10th. Mind the gap, Arsenal. Guys, sorry, I just got to say, though, like, think about it. Solskjaer, whatever which way you look at it, he's not doing too bad this season at all, guys. But we got to win this game, though. But he's not doing too bad this season at all, Arteta is having a mare in 10th place. Jose is having a mare in 9th place. Carlo Ancelotti's in 7th. Klopp's in 6th. Chelsea are 5th. West Ham, David Moyes is in 4th place this season, guys. So, look, we're fine. As long as we get the win today, we will be 2nd place. I still think we'll get the win. If we don't get the win today, it's a calamity. We drop 2 points behind Leicester in 3rd place, then we would be. So, yeah, definitely. This is a huge game. We've got to win the game. TT Levi says, Pig, I love your beard, you cutie. Well, thank you very much. It's absolutely shocking, man. I need to trim it up. I haven't trimmed it up. I'm actually going to order my clippers have broken. I'm going to order a facial grooming kit. And maybe a ball bag grooming kit too. Maybe an all-in-one with different attachments, obviously. You don't want to be using the face one for the ball bag one. Do you know what I'm saying? But, an all-in-one. Ratty beard. It is a shocking beard, mate. It's a shocking beard. Tonk Nash says, we better not fuck this up. Grow the beard, says Alex Rincon. Eddie O2 says, Ollie doing okay in terms of spiting the board, but we have to see more dynamic play in midfield, in my opinion. The 2 DMs make us too defensive every game. Yes. I mean, I like how we went about it, the last game. You also do. Sociedad came to play football. You know what I'm saying? Sociedad came to play that game. That's why we were allowed to play. We do well up against teams who would play open football. Newcastle and a lot of the teams we've seen struggle against recently, they're sitting back a lot and we can't cut them open, unfortunately. That's no excuse. We should be able to cut them open. It's a disgrace. But I think that's the place that we struggle. The place what we struggle is not going up against bigger teams where we have to play countering. We do well with that. Solskjaer and the lads do well. It's not when we come up against other teams that are playing at open football, we seem to get the better of them. We seem to be able to play and attack. It is against these low block teams, it's against these teams that are, they're expected to defend, and we seem to struggle with that. It is a bit of an issue. It's a bit of an issue. We should have more quality about us to be able to create. By the way, sorry guys, the second half is well underway here and I haven't even put the timer up. Give me a sec. I'll put the timer up here so you guys can sync up if you want to watch the game along with me. So there you go. So 45 minutes, 48 seconds gone, lads and lasses. Timer's up there in the top right-hand corner if you guys want to sync up. Remember, everybody's watching this slightly different times around the world, so try not to get any spoilers in the live chat, etc. But yeah, get involved, obviously, get involved. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on as and when it happens here as well, if you're unable to watch the game. If you are able to watch the game, if you're watching the game with me right now, and as we watch the watch along, smash a 1. If you're not even watching the game at all, or you're working, or you're using this maybe to find out what's going on with the game, smash a 2, just out of interest. Okay. NJ, hello mate. What's the record on champs? Don't even want to talk about it. Fez Hunt says disagree, Pig. I don't think Newcastle parked the bus at the first half, mate. I mean, they countered well. They did. They sit back. They're playing with St. Maximum Almiron on the counter, getting balls in. And then actually, to be fair, like I said though, during the first half, there were moments where they got the numbers forward, where they felt like they could get at United. I agree with that, but largely they're a compact bank of two at the back there, basically. But yeah, no, they haven't sat back as much as some teams have done against us. You're right. But they're still sitting back. The fucking Man City win the Premier League. Fox says Samian Vasilev. Exclusive, what's happening, man? Get in there. Rachel says, come on now, boys. Right, come on then, guys. Shot from Voldemort from the edge, just really far out. Actually goes over the top of the crossbar. Rincon with the one. The trooper says, I think Jones would be better than Slab, and that's saying something. Thank you, First Class Gamer. Says Pig commentary better than the real commentary, in my opinion. Well, that's very, very kind of you to say, First Class Gamer. Much love. Eddie Otis says 217 watching and 220 likes. Good job, guys. That's bloody sensational, isn't it? That's a sick ratio. Cheating City Scum, says Primot. Jarvis Cocker says, please observe Martial's movement. No football IQ and no high-intensity runs. Yeah, we talked a little bit about that at half-time, actually, how his movement was definitely lacking in the first half. He's been invisible up there. There was a couple of good balls made into the danger zone, like from the right-hand side in particular, where he could have done better. Lindelof headed it away. It's a little bit ropey. No communication there between Lindelof and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, by the way. But Lindelof does a job and gets it away. St. Maximin causes issues. Aaron Wan-Bissaka wins it back. It's gone out for a Manchester United throw. And St. Maximin's, we said at the start of the game, he's a danger man. He's one of the players to watch out for, and that is proven to be the case. Because of the pace, man. The pace and the dribbling ability and the skill. I mean, look at that. That is class from Alan St. Maximin there. He's just absolutely done Dan James. He's caused Aaron Wan-Bissaka all sorts of problems there. He nearly created again. And, of course, he scored the goal for them. Subajit Badra says, see you guys. I'll be back after the second half is over. Nice one, Subajit Badra. Well, thank you very much for getting in. Make sure you hit that like before you go. Aaron Homer says, smash that like button for the piggy. Thank you, Oswine Chuzu says, Piggy, you're so funny lifting up our hopes. Thank you, man. Just a challenge made there. It's going to be a free kick to Newcastle United here, I think. Gary Wells, tell me about it, mate. I'm pissed off with that first half. But let's see. Was there any changes at halftime, by the way? I don't think there was. I don't think there was a change in personnel at halftime. I think we still got Tony on, don't we? A ridiculous performance as Nathan Phelps. It's shite so far, yeah. Look, hopefully this second half's going to be better. We're 4 minutes in, though, and it's all Newcastle United here. Fred heads it away. St. Maximin, just to St. Maximin, shots on goal by St. Maximin, shit! And David De Gea makes the save, but this is sloppy stuff. It's just more of the same of the first half here. Newcastle, look at them. They're the team on the front foot here, yeah. I mean, there's nothing sitting back about Newcastle now. They've got all of their players in our half. They freaking feel like they can. Steve Brucey's told them, you can go out there and beat these shite. That's what's happened. United are not playing great today. And I think Newcastle are going to... Look at that. They've had 8 attempts, 5 on target. We've had 5 and 2. What's going on? What's going on? Matic and Fred just doesn't work together, says Faison. Very, very negative selection, yeah. Protecting the back line, probably down to the loss of confidence or the lack of confidence in Victor Lindelof and Maguire to do the job. Fucking hell. Sloppy, gastastic performance so far, man. I mean, look, if we pop up and win the game and get the job done in any which way we can, like, we won't care. But doesn't look like it's going to happen at the moment, mate. I'm worried that we're going to concede in a minute and then we're really going to be up against it. Jonathan says, wake up, Manchester United. Oh my God, Rewalk Hard says, so far I would rate all our players 3 or 4. It's been awful. Even Bruno isn't having a good game yet. Rashford's done a good bit of individual skill, but you're right, other than that, man, you know, it's pretty weak. Luke Shaw's been all right. De Gea's made a couple of good saves, but also a couple of ropey moments. I mean, this is just shite. It's a stinking festering turd of a performance so far. Come on, boys. Look at this, looping around, giving the ball, giving possession to Newcastle United. Here's St. Maximin running out of defence again. He finds the ball to the edge of the area. Matic has picked it up. Come on then, United! Yes! Oh, for fuck's sake, Bruno beat into it there. Yeah, everyone's having a sloppy game. Lichter Vindeloff says, talking you. I know, I nearly said that, didn't I? Lichter Vindeloff. Is that what I said? Where's Lingard, says Welshwood? He's over at West Ham, mate. He's doing bits. Yes, get Bruno on the ball. I agree, Jonathan Gallagher. Get Bruno on the ball. The goal is coming. Just hold your horses as they are, Dan. I hope so, mate. But who for? The manager Twatic at it again, Harrison Dorr. Matt Braga, get rid of one of the CMs. We no need for two in this game. Totally agree with you, yeah. We're not coming up against prime Barca here, are we? Where we got, for fuck's sake, we should be capable of creating and attacking and getting the better of Newcastle in terms of the offensive department of the game. So, yeah, a bit more creation. Matic and Fred's not doing it for us right now. Bruno Fernandes, good pass inside to the middle, though. Oh, it's sloppy from United. It's sloppy from Tony. And he's anyway, no, nice. Rashford's gathered it up here. Just took the momentum out of it there, though. Newcastle all over United, says Jake. Yeah, they started this second half pretty much as they finished the first. Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side. Inside to Daniel James. Dan James, short one. It's a shite one from Dan James. Bruno and Dan James on the different wavelength. Dan James, brilliant terrier-like play. Sprinting back to win the ball back. Get in there, Dan James. That was good. He won it back there. He lost it, and he's got it right back. Fair play to the lad. Terrier. Nemanja Matic, what the fuck? Every time with a sideways gastastic pass, there was a forward pass on there. And he just decided not to play it. He is a human crab. Good ball out to the left-hand side by Fred. Luke Shaw puts it in, but it's a loose pass and it's cleared away easily by Newcastle here. Time for Mata. Definitely Rushmano. We need a change. We definitely need a change. And I tell you what, sorry to say, but Tony Martial's bloody been useless today, man. I'd like to see Greenwood come on for him. And I'd also like to see Mata come on for James. To be honest with you, just try something a bit different. Try actually getting the creators on, players who have that intelligence, that ability to unlock a defence. Kane and Brennan, let's be Avenue. AR Dan comments, good thing they're attacking. It will be their downfall. Hope so. Yeah, I mean, that's one good thing that United are fantastic at, is moving the ball quickly on the counter. And when we come up against low block teams, we can't do that. But Newcastle have started this half very attacking. Very attacking. I am a... Hey, thank you so much, I am AP. Thank you very much for getting in here with your super chat. £2 super chat. Much love. Get in there. Says, smash that like button like Quasimodo. I am P. Thank you very much for getting in here. Yeah, if you haven't done so yet, hit that like button. Also, click that bell icon to be notified when we post, just like Quasimodo. Esmeralda, the bells! Click the bell icon. They're just too static. What the fuck, lad, says Albrock. Yeah. Gary Finnegan, both Matic and Fred. Just a break in play here, by the way. A couple of substitutions being made by Newcastle here. Little injury. Gary Finnegan, it's Jolinton coming off. Gary Finnegan says both Matic and Fred just sit there. We need someone making runs. Definitely. Need a box-to-box player on. Pogba or McTominay or something like that alongside. Mata for Fred, I think. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Or Mata for Matic maybe, and then change it, swap it around a bit. But yeah. Josh Smith says, and what about Martial being replaced? I think James was all right in the first half. James was all right in the first half, yeah. Martial definitely deserved to be replaced quicker than James. The only thing why I'm saying maybe James would be an option to bring off is because he's somebody that's gonna tire and fatigue a bit later in the game anyway, more than likely. And also, in terms of creatively, wouldn't it be better in this game right now, after we've seen the style and how ineffective we've been, to have somebody like Juan Mata who's good at ball retention, who's good at picking out those passes with those little penetrating through balls and those crosses and things like that. I think that would benefit us right now in this game, to actually have somebody who can play football rather than just a runner, if you know what I'm saying. But certainly I think Martial's the worst candidate in this game so far, who's not performed. Daniel James gets in there, my son! Oh my goodness me! We were just literally saying... Daniel James has just scored an absolute banger. It's a lashing. The ball's just fallen to him. He's inside the area. He's got his head up and he's lashed it to the near post. Past Darlow in the Newcastle goal here. Let's have a look at this. Bruno Fernandes goes in. He elects to go inside. And it's played to the right post. And Daniel James gathers it up. He's about, I don't know, 10 or 12 yards out from the goal. And he's just lashed it past the keeper with a fantastic finish. Keeper's rushed out. It's a brilliant finish, bottom right-hand corner. There's no panic whatsoever. He knows exactly what he's doing. The keeper's closing him down rapid. Dan James lashes it into the bottom right-hand corner of the goal. It's a fucking great finish by Daniel James. Get in there, my son. It's 2-1 to United. Come on, let's be having you, lads and lasses. And that is why Solskjaer selected him, because on the last game, he had a good game. We talked about this at the start of the video. Dan James' selection in this team today is a questionable one, but we can justify it based on the last performance, and that's 2 good games in a row now by Daniel James. Get in there. He's scored. He's just made something happen. A moment of magic there from Daniel James. Get in. Okay. Let me update the scores here, lads and lasses. Fantastic. We've got the lead 2-1. Come on. I enjoyed that one, guys. I seriously enjoyed that one. Gunshi, you legend. He says, lovely finish by Dan James. Yes. That was just what? That was a mangasmic finish by Danny James, wasn't it? I'm surprised Griffo Chaz hasn't popped in here as well to to have a little bit of a loving of Daniel James after that one too. That was a sensational finish by him. Well done, lad. Excellent stuff. Just what we needed, really. Daniel James, and we were just talking about definitely Martial was the player that deserves to come off the first, but just in terms of like making a change for the team. But yes, Daniel James effective, leave him on. Ellie says, I'm a Dan James lover. Oh, I'm a Dan James lover. There's a song to come out of that one. Get in there, my son, and that'll put us second in the league as well, as long as it finishes like this. Now, we've got to keep them out. And we've got to go and score again. A lot of people were predicting 3-1 at the start of this game. That's looking kind of plausible right now, isn't it? Daniel James, get in there, you handsome bastard. Yes, lad. Daniel James. Daniel James running down the wing. Daniel James, go and do your thing. Oh, Daniel James. Well done, Don. Keep it up, mate. Nice one. Yes, get in, Gary Wells. Good bit of play there by Anthony. By Daniel James. Oh my goodness me, my friends. This is a good moment in the game. Anyway, 2-1 to United against the run of play. Really, you've got to say Newcastle were looking at the better team coming out in the second half. But there you go. Good bit of play by United. Bruno with a good ball out to the right-hand side. It found its way through to James, and James put it away. Corner for United now. Get in there. Oh, man. That was like, I tell you what, that Dan James, you know what? That Dan James goal was like an RKO out of nowhere, wasn't it? That was some proper Randy Orton type shit. That was a proper RKO out of nowhere for Newcastle. They were, it was against the run of play, wasn't it? Fantastic. And did Bruno get the assist as well? Or did it touch Newcastle? I don't know, but it was a good bit of play by Bruno just to keep hold of it, patient there. Play it to Danny James. Excellent stuff. Come on, lads. Get in there, Safwan M. Hey there, Heather LaBelle. Says, hey, Pig, it's Tucker LaBelle watching at my grandma's house. Hey, nice one, Tucker LaBelle. Great to see you, man. How you doing? Get in there. GGMU. Let's get some hashtag GGMUs in there. Let's get some hashtag Ollie-ins. Let's get some hashtag fucking 2021 incoming, mate. Thank you, Umair Ali. Much love, mate. Much love. Eddie says, I'm going to have sweet dreams tonight. Eddie, what? Oh, yeah, you fancy Dan James, don't you? I forgot about that. Well, he is pretty cute. I guess he's a cute one, isn't he? More than anything. I wouldn't really call him a handsome bastard. He doesn't do it for me. But I suppose he's cute. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Satria Waranata says, cheers again, Pig. Indonesia again here. Get in. Shout out to you in Indonesia, lad. Yes. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka's won it back. He's played it back to De Gea. And he says, pretty cute. Kurt Koenig says, hashtag Ollie in. Get in there. Yeah, Griffith Chess says, Dan James is a beautiful bastard. I don't know if I call him a beautiful bastard. I just call him a cutie pie. There's a difference. I'm from Dorset, England, Umair Ali. Wow, Lindelof with pass of the century there says, oh my God, we rock hard. You what? Oh, sorry to hear that, Adam Talk Sports. Had a bike accident. I hope you're okay, man. Shit, man. Dan James giving Brucey that Welsh wang, says Cal Payne. Someone buy United. Yes, please, talk him. That's what we really need. Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or some one of these pricks to actually just be a sugar daddy and actually invest and have the ambition to match the fans. Mags is cute, says G Wolf United. Gee, I knew there was some sort of alternate reason why you constantly stick up for that slabby twat. Well, by the way, he's useless, G Wolf. Oh, G Wolf, you're too much, says Eddie 280. Hey, check this out. Rush Minor says Daniel James has scored 5 goals in 13 games for Manchester United this season. One more than he managed in 46 games across all competitions last season. Wow. That is some pretty decent stats from Danny James. 5 goals in 13 for Man United this season. Wow. Gungshi, mate, he says PayPal for the pig. Oh, thank you so much, Gungers, lad. Get in there. Let me go over to my email real quick. Gungshi, thank you so much. He sent a £20.69, dude. Super chat over. Thank you so much, Gungshi, for the love there, man. You're a bloody dime bar. That's a good thing. Diamond. Wait a sec. Rashford played in over the top left. Wait a second. Rashford on the left-hand side here. He's given their left back a torrid time. Or I should say their right back shaft or whatever his fucking name is. Giving him the shaft. More like. But anyway. Rashford back inside. Lindelof on the ball now. Slabby Maguire. Thank you so much, Gungshi, for the £20.69 super chat there. You legend. He says, we need a Daniel San emoji pig. Sorry, I haven't been involved so much lately. I've had more pain than usual, so I haven't been up to much. This is making me feel better, though. Come on, United. Get in there, my son. Gungshi, thank you so much for sending that across, man. I'm sorry to hear you've been in a lot of pain, man. Oh, Rashford with a shot from the edge of the area as well. It's a good one. He's cut inside and had a pop shot. Saved, though, by Darlow. But, oh, can we get some love hearts in there for Gungshi, who's in a lot of pain at the moment. Much love, Gungshi, man. Thoughts are with you, my friend. But thank you so much. You want a Daniel San emoji? Oh, you want a Daniel San emoji? Well, maybe we'll get a Daniel San emoji. And when you say Daniel San, do you mean Dan James or do you mean Ralph Macchio in The Karate Kid? Yes, absolutely. Get well soon, Gungshi. Much love to you, Gungers. Yes, G. Wolf says Gungshi San. Hello, Eileen O'Leary with those love hearts as well. How you doing? Oh my God, we rock hard. Tonk Nash 87, you legend. Oh shit! Martial just offside there. Martial just offside. Darlow gets out to it. Let's have another look at this. So the ball comes in from the left. Martial just a fraction offside. Just timed his run poorly there. The touch is a good one. Maybe just a little bit too close to the keeper. Keeper's done well. Martial really failing to impress in this game. Really failing to impress. He's mistimed his run. He's not timed that run well. The touch is a little bit heavy because it's got too close to the keeper, and his actual shot is just, I don't know, he's just stuck his leg out there. It was pretty crap. Martial is failing to impress so far in this one, I have to say that. Sub off Martial, says Conor O'Hanlon. I am surprised he's still on the pitch. 65 minutes gone. Maybe Solskjaer will make the change soon. He should do. I mean, we don't want to hate on him, but smash the 69 in the live chat if you think Martial should be ripped off the pitch. He's not doing well at all. I think we're hurting ourselves and hurting the possibility of us scoring. They should scrap offside rules, says J.U. San. Well, I think they should make it so there has to be daylight. Roman Lee. Pig, who do you think should be subbed? Personally, I think Martial would be a really good... Hang on a sec. Dan James down the right-hand side. Daniel James. Oh, he tries another shot, and Martial was wanting it in the... just in the 6-yard box there. I think maybe Dan James had a bit of rush up his head and tried the shot there. Let's have another look at this. Oh, they're just showing Dan James as Yeah, it's a poor one, that Dan James. I think he's gone for the... Maybe he's tried to feed it into Martial just on the 6-yard box there, but could have done better there. Dan James. Bruno again pulling the strings and setting Dan James up on the right there for a good chance. I think what we need is Martial off. I think we need Martial off, Greenwood on. I've probably been Greenwood on, or maybe even bring Mata on for Martial, and then you could perhaps stick just Rashi up there, or I don't know. I don't like Mata on a wide position. You'd have to change it around. I'd probably bring on Greenwood for Martial though. Gungshi says, thanks, guys and guyettes. Hey, much love, Gungshi. Thank you. And yes, I'm pleased that this watch-along's making you feel a bit better in this performance by United. Hopefully we get the job done so everyone feels a little bit better come the end of it. How's the weekend league going, says Albrock? It's going. It's going, man. Come back later on to find out around about 11 p.m. to see how we finish. Bring on Ahmad, says Conor O'Hanlon. Definitely want to see Ahmad Diallo as well. Yes, a good shout. But maybe, I don't think Solskjaer will bring him on until later in the game, but I would be pleasantly surprised if he did bring him on. Good evening, Steve Nichols. He says, good evening, Reds. Hello there, Steve. Harvey Goddard, yes, says, come on, Manchester United. Get in there, Harvey. Thank you. Mr. Rushmano is a legend, by the way. Everybody do us a favour and subscribe to the channel if you're new. He says subscribe to the channel. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 38,000 subscribers. We'll get there. We will get there. But great to have you all on board. Anybody who's new in here, make sure you smash that subscribe and click that icon as well, that bell icon, to be notified. Oh, shot on David De Gea's goal here by Fraser. Ryan Fraser with a shot. But it's a weak one and David De Gea's gathered up, no dramas. Sayabonga Unlove in here. Hey, guys, there's so many of you legends stopping by and getting involved tonight. Appreciate you. We've got 211 people in here right now. We've got 236 likes on the stream. Ratioed. It's good. Everyone, do us a massive favour. Let's see if we can get to 250 likes. Like Spike. Poisonous Nut says, I bet you are, Eileen. Eileen says, I am amazing. Gungshi says, I saw some of your GTA stream, Pig, but was too dopey to post anything. Good to see you win that race. Oh, thank you, Gungshi. Yeah, I smashed it up, didn't I? Won a boss race out of 16 people, mate. Yes, that's right. That's how the piggy rolls. Racing's my forte. J.U. we need another goal. Yes, we do. We can't rest on this. Definitely agree with you. Newcastle will have chances. Dan James is absolutely just, he's brimming with confidence now. You can see, look, he's making the runs. He's pulling the strings. Go on, Danny James, land. Fair play. Since he scored that goal, and like I said in the first half, he wasn't one of the worst players. He actually created a couple of things in the first half. So it's another decent display by Dan James today. It's good to see. And those statistics that Matt Rush brought up, he scored 5 goals in the last 13. No, sorry. 5 goals in 13 appearances this season for United in the league. I'm guessing that is, or is that not in the league? Is that all competitions? I don't know. But either way, it's good stats. It's as many goals as he managed last year in 46 games, in 46 appearances. Here's Mason Greenwood. Yes, Greenwood's coming on. Go on. Get Tony Martial off. He's been absolutely shite today. He's fucking useless. Yes, that's right. Well done, Solskjaer. He's done the right thing there. He's brought Martial off and he's put Mason Greenwood on. Definitely. Sorry to say, Tony, but you're ineffective, lad. You've had a fucking double day, mare. Too often this happens. He's fucking done in a way. I'm not sure if he's done, but you can't be this inconsistent for United. He's done awful again. Great sub. I totally agree with you, Calpain. Absolutely. Proper sub. 69 minutes in. 21 minutes left. Still time. Finding a proper striker on, says Umar Ali. Well, he's going to have the movement. He's going to have that. You watch this. Watch the last 20 minutes. Watch the difference that Greenwood up there makes. And let's just watch what happens, because we don't know if Greenwood's going to go wide and if Rashford's going to play striker or if Greenwood's going to play striker. But I'd imagine Greenwood is going to play striker. Let's have a look. Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side. Daniel James is there with him as well, supporting. Daniel James does the defender. Daniel James, excellent play. Oh, he gets the ball across, but Voldemort, or no, it's not Voldemort. Somebody there with a header away. Bailey Kenny, yeah, I'll be doing a stream, a FIFA stream later on tonight, absolutely, 11 p.m. James is feeling it. Yeah, he is. He's brimming with confidence out there. You can see that now. Excellent stuff. Look at that great play from him. He's done the defender. He's got the ball in at the near post. Just literally just trying to tee it up, hoping for somebody to come across there. Do you know what? The movement from Greenwood there's shoddy. Just going to say, if that was Cavani, that ball would have been attacked at the near stick. I promise you that. Luke Shaw with the corner in. Oh, header to the back stick there from Bruno, I think it is. Just a little glancing header from Bruno almost takes it looping to the top corner, top left-hand corner there, from the corner that comes in from Luke Shaw, but it's just wide. And Slabby Maguire, being the classic Slabby Maguire, getting across there. He can't get there quick enough because he's slow as fuck. Look at him, he's slow as fuck, this guy. Oh, Bruno with a little bit on it there. Hey, Rushmano, thank you very much for the £5 super chat, my friend. He says, I rate Martial, but since Cavani has come in, he's lost his way. Martial hasn't responded the way Oli thought he would. Yeah, very good point, Rashmano. It's a man management thing here, isn't it? And it's like you say, it's a reactionary thing. You look at how Luke Shaw's performed since Tellez came in. You can look at it either way as a player. You can look at it, oh, they've brought this player in because they don't have faith in me, or you can look at it in like, oh, I'm gonna prove to them that I'm the number one player here in this position, and I'm gonna make it my own. You can look at it either way, and I think you're right. I don't know, maybe it's just some sort of confidence hit, the fact that we had to go and get another proper number 9, maybe, I don't know, like an experienced one, and that he's had that mantle taken away from him. Because last year he was given that number 9, and he was the sole number 9. And towards the end of the season, he was bloody playing amazing. That's what's so really weird about Martial. For form-wise, going into the end of last season, Martial was brilliant. So, yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe he's just not responded well to Cavani being there. He doesn't feel like his place in the team is maybe safe or justified or what. He doesn't have that competitive fighting spirit like maybe Luke Shaw has shown with Tellez coming in. Maybe it's speculation, but you might be right. It's a good shout. It's a good point. Umar Ali says Martial is trash selling. Well, I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, let's have a little vote in the live chat, guys, okay? My vote is no, I wouldn't sell him because I still think he's a useful player to have around. I think squad-wise, and as a wide position, I don't think he's a number 9. I just don't. But in a wide position, if you've got Cavani or a proper goal scorer up there, running at defenders, Martial can do bits. So let's have a vote in the live chat. Keep or sell Tony Martial. Keep or sell Tony Martial. What would you do? If you had the option to keep him this summer or sell him this summer, what would you do? Bruno with the free kick in from the wide position is headed away. Sell only if we get Haaland, says AR Dan. Aaron Homeyard says, Maguire and Martial haven't had a good game today. I have to agree with you there, Aaron Homeyard. And it's a penalty. It's a penalty to United. Get in there, my son. It's a penalty, guys. Rashford brought down. Willock commits the foul on Rashford. It's a fucking penalty. Come on. Get in there. Penalty for United. Look at this. Matic with the ball in. Rashford and Willock slides in there and takes Rashford out. It's very, very careless from Willock. He's just touched him. I don't know if there's much contact there, but he does lunge in and make... Oh, he's definitely trod on the toe of Rashford there, yeah. It's a definite penalty. I think there is contact there. Rashford's gone down. And it's a penalty to United. Come on then, Bruno Fernandes, lad. Come on, Bruno, let's be having you. Come on. Mr. Fernandes steps up. We can't call him Mr. Fernandes, mate. He's actually scored some brilliant goals recently, hasn't he? That volley the other day, that banger from the edge of the box, that kind of Cantona-esque one. But here's Bruno with the penalty, guys. Here we go. 74 minutes just gone. Up against Darlow in the Newcastle goal. Bruno steps up. Bang! And the dart is gone and it's into the bottom left-hand corner and Bruno Fernandes makes it 3-1. Fucking get in there! Come on, United! 3 points in the bag. Second place still intact. Fucking get in there, my son. Go on, Bruno, lad. And he's had a bit of a, he's had a mixed bag of a game. This second half, he's been very good in threading a through, really good few balls through. He struggled first half, but look at that. He's got the goal. It's 3-1 to United. Fantastic finish. Fantastic penalty. Bruno Fernandes, he didn't do his customary hop, skip and a jump. I think maybe that's what sometimes people are expecting from him. Do you know what I'm saying? So if he mixes it up, it's good. That's it. He didn't really do his little hop, skip and a jump thing that he does. So get in there, Bruno Fernandes. Matic goes to embrace. Well won by Rashford as well. Penalty. Rashford's influenced this game. Bruno Fernandes with the goal. Get in. Gives us the 3-1 lead. And that's going to be the dub, my friends. And barring an absolute complete calamity from United, that is going to be the W. Let's get a big W in there, lads and lasses, in the live chat. Yes, that's right, Adam Talk Sports. Get in, Alex Rincon. 3-1 gives us the 3 points. Yes, it hasn't been a tremendous game from United today, but I think we've done it where it counts. The second half, we have changed things up. Solskjaer's made a couple of key changes here as well. He's not been afraid to do that. It's been decent. Oh, my goodness me. And Greenwood with a shot on their goal as well. Dude, let's have a look at this. So wait a second. Sorry, I nearly missed that. I was just updating the score. Mason Greenwood shot on goal from distance, and it is well wide. It's well wide. But, if you don't shoot, you don't score. Okay. W, my prediction is going to be right, hopefully. Yeah, 3-1, update the score. Absolutely, J.U. San. Let me do that. No. Just didn't want to miss that chance there. The commentator, I could hear him. Green was about to score. Oh, come on. 3-1 to United. Get in there, my son. It's beautiful. Yeah, Gungshi says no spamming, please. Shazza says, I said 3-1 Kayam. Shazza got it right as well then. Connor O'Hanlon, try not to spam, my man. Kayam says, everyone timed him out. Oh, dear. I predicted 4-1, says Gungshi. Nice. Well, that is a pretty bold prediction. Yeah, that might come true. We've got 14 minutes left. That is looking pretty good, Gungshi. 3-1 or 4-1. I imagine it'll finish now. You never know. St. Maximum's come off the pitch. That's good to see. He's had a decent game against us. Murphy replaces him for Newcastle. Better since Greenwood's come on, says Rachel. Heidi O'Leary says, why no spamming? Because it clogs up the lot. Everybody should try to have their say, so it's nice if everybody just has 1 or 2 comments at a time, really, because otherwise it takes up the whole block of live chat, you know what I'm saying? It's just a bit, look at me, isn't it? G-Wolf says, bring on Ahmed now. Yes, please, G-Wolf, I'm with you on that one, good sir. Makes sense. We're 3-1 up now. Let's see Diallo come on for the last 15 minutes. That'll be brilliant. Dan James has been good. He has, Eddie O2, yes. And like I said at the start of the video, usually before the last game, this is what I said at the start of the video, I'm happy with the Dan James selection because of the performance he had last time. And I'm all about the manager rewarding good performances. And Dan James played well last time. He selected him to get again today, and he's played well again. It's good management. It's good management. He's got a motivated Dan James with something to prove, who's up for it, who's looking good. Good management. So I can't really say anything other than he's done a good job selecting James today. Whereas previously, I have said about Dan James, I'm not sure if he's top tier for the Premier League, if he's good against starting, maybe more of an impact sub late on, maybe more of one for the future. I'm not sure if he's good enough right now. But the last 2 games from him, excellent. And last game definitely deserved his start for this game. That's another thing that I did say. I'm not just saying that because he scored again. Matic also has good interventions. Yeah, he had a good moment there, didn't he? He's had a bit of a dodgy game though, Matic, I think. Bones Brigade says, good to hear the love for Dan James. Yeah, man, fair play. Credit where credit's due. Give us a strong pig, says Vitas Doom. That's more for the OnlyFans, mate. Porky Pig 69. Oh, you mean on the guitar? Oh, yes, Shortire as well is on the bench as well. It'd be nice to see Shortire come on as well. And Diallo. Absolutely, Adam Talk Sports, lad. Newcastle making a couple of late changes. Almiron's going to come off. Umar Ali comments, James is a good player, just poorly managed. When he first came here, he was on fire. True. First 2 months of last season, he was brilliant. He was our best player. I agree. Griffo Chaz gets Dan James right again. DM me for the lottery numbers. Yeah, you did get Dan James right again. Respect, man. What the hell? They call him Mr. Griffo because he predicts these things. Dwight Gale's on, is he? Bring them both on, says Umar. Yeah, let's do this. Bones of the game. What do you make of our defence in the second half? We started it off quite poorly the second half. First 10 minutes were ropey, but look, after that we've been a lot better keeping on to the ball and offensively. So that takes the pressure off the defence. You know, we scored and then we scored again. So really, the defence have been let off here because I think it's been a sloppy performance by the defence. Maguire and Lindelof just do not convince me. But the second half, you can't really fault them here. They've done fine. But the first half, couple of errors, couple of problems, not good to see. Gave them a goal. You know, you don't like to see it. It's poor defending. It's cost us. Definitely Rushman. I hope the board back Ollie 100%. Like, he needs three top players coming in the summer. Then we might have a real chance at challenging on all fronts. But he's still lacking a top quality centre-back. Or 2, he's still lacking a top quality CDM as well. And we're also still lacking, in my opinion, a proper striker for the future. Like a proper striker for the future. Greenwood is class, though, and he might be that man. But who knows, you know, where he's going to be playing him. A right winger might make sense as well, depending on how Greenwood and Diallo adapt. With this talk of Jadon Sancho, of course. Striker position. You've got to look at the striker position and say that right now we're okay because we've got Cavani and Martial. But is Martial on his own enough? There's talks, you know, Manchester United want to be extending Cavani's deal, if you ask me, as well. We want to be extending that because he's been very, very good for us and deserves to be here. But yeah, if United had proper ambition, what we would do in the summer window, simple as this. We would, oh, hang on a sec. Here's United with an opportunity. Great ball by Bruno down the right to Dan James. Another push shot by Dan James. Oh, and a deflection just takes it over the top of Newcastle's crossbar. Little block from Lewis there. Sees it away. But I tell you what, Dan James is dangerous, man. He's like Michael Jackson in his heyday. Dangerous. Hey, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That's messed up. Anyway, here's Daniel James, Mason Greenwood. Go on, boys. The future. The young lads here. Get in. Sounds like Michael Jackson again, doesn't it? Gungshi says, we need the next El Matador. Yes. Erling Haaland. This is what I was going to say. So, the players that I would see Manchester United go and sign this summer, Erling Haaland is that man, really. Okay, Ronaldo. I'd love to see Ronaldo come back, but he's not the future. He's good for a season or two, really. A couple of seasons. But Haaland's the future. He would be a fantastic addition. Then people like Jadon Sancho as well. Do I think it's unlikely United go and get 2 players from Dortmund? Yeah, I mean, I do. But look, there's players that could go the other way. There's players that could be swapped. There's players that could be sold. There's players that, So I would like to see Haaland come. I do think Sancho is still a great option for Manchester United as well and will have a brilliant future in the game. If the price is right. Luke Shaw with the corner in. It's a loop in one of the backs. Maguire with the header. Oh, it's saved. Decent header by Slabby Maguire there, Good corner by Luke Shaw. Looping one. Coming in, from a high angle at the back post for Slabby. Slabby's leapt. And he's got his head on it well. It's a good header. It's just about to go under the crossbar, but then the keeper gets across and makes the save. Hey, good effort by Harry Maguire there. Good effort. Gungshi says Slabby coming close to atoning for his sins there. True. Fair play to him. Trying to sort it, yeah, like you say, atone for his gashtastic sins. Oh, Maguire with another header. This time from the corner from the other side. This one's wide though. And that was a bit shy, but he's done well to hold off the attacker and get the head off. Fair play, Maguire. Fair play to him. He's not giving up. He's trying to do right by us and undo that gastastic defending that he had. But that was a shit header by Maguire there. Gunshi, thank you very much. Mad Animal with the £2 super chat. He says, I'd spend entire budget on 2 world-class centre-backs. That's a good idea as well, yeah. That is a good idea. We would be a much better team if we plugged the holes in the centre-back position. But anyway, as I was about to say, if United was serious in this summer window and our owners were serious about trying to win the league and challenge on all fronts, we would sign Haaland, we would sign a Sancho, and we would sign a top-class centre-back. We really would. A centre-back, whoever it may be, take your pick. Sergio Ramos, Alaba, Koulibaly, Jules Koundé. We'd sign a bunch of these. We'd sign a couple of them. You're right. So, yeah, good point, Mad Animal. Hopefully that happens. And there's a lot of guff that still needs to go out. People like Phil Jones still need to go. People like Rojo, Sergio Romero. You can even argue Victor Lindelof these days. And you can even argue Maguire these days. But they're unsellable, unfortunately, because nobody would pay you anywhere near the money that we do for them, which is a sad reality. Yeah. Oh, well, one back here by Fred. He gets us forward down the right here. It's Mason Greenwood on the ball. Mason Greenwood. Sloppy from Mason Greenwood there. You don't know why he's done that. Could have just played a simple pass into Dan James there. And he's tried a couple of stuff over. He's been challenged by Kieran Clark. I think that's a bit of a gash one. Hey, Alex Ferguson watching on there with the... Look at the Don, mate. Fucking love Sir Alex Ferguson. Look at that Manchester United club director with that face mask on. What a fucking legend, guys. Come on, let's get a hashtag Ferguson Don in the live chat. Get in there, my son. Why is Steve Bruce wearing eyeliner? Has anybody else noticed that, guys? What the fuck? Steve Bruce is wearing eyeliner, mate, isn't he? He looks like a member of The Cure right now. Is that just me, or does it look... He's obviously... He can't be wearing eyeliner. Must have been a funny camera shot or something. Imagine if Steve Bruce just started goffing up. Oh, Luke Shaw down the right. Oh, his ball across the 6-yard box is not met by anybody, but it's gone out to the other side for Greenwood. Greenwood cuts inside and gets the ball back into the danger zone, but it's pinballed around and Newcastle clear it just as far as Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes now on the ball near Manchester United's halfway line, played back to Maguire. Rincon with those applause. Primot with those applause, says Ellie. What's that, Primot? Hey, Ellie, Rachel. Who's off ski? Primot or Rachel? Hey, Ellie, have a great evening if you're off ski. Oh, wait, I've got a stat for here from Rushmano. Rushmano says Bruno Fernandes has scored and assisted in a league game for the 7th time this season, the most of any player across the top 5 European leagues in 2020-2021. So he scored and assisted in 7 different games this season, league games, scored and assisted. Bloody unbelievable. What a player. What a player. Seriously. Bruno Fernandes, man, incredible. It's not even been... What I like about Bruno Fernandes as well is it's actually not even been an impeccable Bruno Fernandes display. I think I have to say the last half an hour has been very, very good by him because he has pulled the strings. But before that, like over the course of the whole game, you know, like most of the players in the first half, very sloppy, gave the ball away a good bit. Not fantastic, but that's what I mean. Even when he's playing not 100%, Bruno Fernandes, he's still influencing the game and having positive moments, scoring goals, creating goals, you know. So that's a sign of a great player. Even when he's not at his best, he's still effective. Man, yes, Greenwood. Here's Bruno Fernandes, edge of the area, tees up Greenwood. Mason back to Greenwood. Mason's looked a little bit ropey since come on. Here's Dan James. Dan James whips a good one to the back post. Dan James is very impressive today. I've been very impressed by Dan James. How long's left in the game? Eileen O'Leary. So you can see the timer in the top right-hand corner. Let me just see what it's on. Okay, so it's on 87 minutes, 10 seconds. So we just got 3 minutes of normal time. And then there'll be a couple of minutes of added time. Gungshi says PayPal pick. Oh, Gungshi, man. You don't have to do that. You've already said a PayPal, you legend. Gungshi. Oh, dude. Thank you so much. He's only gone and said another 10.69. 69, dude. Hey, we got Shola Shortire coming on, guys. Hey, check this out. Juan Mata as well. Juan Mata for Daniel James is going to be the first substitute here. Daniel James taking his good old time coming off. Good performance, Daniel James. Let's get a hashtag Daniel James in the live chat. Is it pronounced Shoratire? Wait, hang on. He's just blown my mind. I didn't know that. Shoratire? You fucking what? I've just been calling him Shortire. Shoratire? You fucking what? Anyway, Gungshi here says, thank you so much for the 1069 PayPal. He says, hope this will bring us luck. We'll get that 4th goal. Go on then, Gungshi lad. Yes, lad. Come on, it's going to be Shortire. It's going to be Shortire who comes on. Shola Shortire. I didn't know it was pronounced that way. Did you? Shoratire. What the fuck? Hey, fair play. So Shoratire's on, or I'm just going to call him Shortire. He's on the pitch. That's great to see. Signed a new deal with Manchester United recently. A great talent and prospect for the future, guys. Really great talent for the future. Impressing. Everyone's glowing about him. Shortire to score would be exciting. Definitely, J.U.San. Let's see what this lad can do. We're talking about Diallo coming on. That would have been cool, but let's see what Shortire can do here. He's English, says Umar Ali. Absolutely, yeah. Brady Smith is Shortire on, yes. No, I think he's English. Mad Animal says he's French, I think. I doubt he's pronounced Shortire. I'm pretty sure he's English, mate. Let's have a look at this. But that's a fair point. If he's... Yeah, no, he's English, mate. He's English. He's represented England under 17s anyway. Where was he born? Place of birth, Newcastle. He's definitely... Do you reckon he was named after Shola Amiobi? He's born in Newcastle. Do you reckon he was named after Shola Amiobi? Just going to put that out there. His name's Shola... I reckon he was named after Shola Amiobi, guys. I'm just going to put it out there. Rushmono, no, he's English. Yeah, he's English. Nice. Gungshi says Freeman's. Possibly says J.U.San. Imagine being named after Shola Amiobi. Oh, okay. Adam Talk Sports says he was born in Nigeria and moved to Newcastle. Interesting. Well, I think transfer market's got it wrong then. They said place of birth Newcastle, but fair play. Yeah, Zidane Iqbal, absolutely. Umar Ali, another great prospect for the future as well. Mad Animal says, my bad. Thought I heard them TV commentators referred to him as a French during under 21 game. No worries, dude. Look, why is it pronounced Shoratire then? Rushmono says, don't ruin it, pig. Yes, Primot says, great win, even if it was a jammy one. Love United, hate Glazers. Hey, I don't know if it was a jammy one. We come back second half and we did do a lot better. And Solskjaer's changes in the side, definitely apparent there. You could see, with the, hate to say it, but with Marcio going off, the teams just played much better the last 20 minutes of the game, didn't we? We penetrated them. But even before then, I think we did have a much better, whatever he changed at half-time, which was pretty subtle because Newcastle came out first 5-10 minutes and bossed us second half. But it's been a fantastic second half performance by Manchester United for the last 30 minutes. We dominated them. And here's Mason Greenwood with a surging run down the right-hand side. He cuts it back to Juan Mata. Juan Mata feeds it in down the left here. Shortire on the ball. Or Shoretire as they're pronouncing it, but fair enough. I can't say that. Yeah, just buzzing over this one, guys. You know, look, Newcastle, we've beaten them 3-1. What more do you want? Yes, okay. First half was gash, but the second half we have dominated them and it's been a good display. Like, if you look at the stats now, in fact, let's just have a look at the stats. I bet they are very, very favourable again in terms of the match stats and shots, whereas the first, yeah, look, 15 shots for United, 7 on target, 10 for Newcastle, 6 on target. Well, it wasn't long ago that that was the other way round. So United have definitely had a much better second half here. Shit, here's Newcastle with a chance down the right-hand side, though. United just caught sleeping on the break. Voldemort gathers it up, back stick. Voldemort whips one into the back post. Good header away by Luke Shaw, nice. Shoretire on the ball now, gets it forward. Well done, well done. Let's call him Shola. Good shout. I'm going to call him Shola, Umar Ali. Great shout. I'm going to call him Shola. United youngsters look good. Yes, man. We've got some fantastic young players for the future. So one good thing about our current regime is the planning that they've done for the future and bringing players in. And, you know, I think we're sticking to that whole classic Manchester United of producing our own talents vibe. Here we go. Rushminer says Shola Shoretire makes his Premier League debut at 17 years old. The second youngest aged player has done so at Man United in the club's history. What a moment for him. Hey, get in there, Rushminer. That is amazing. The second. Who's number one? Let's see if we can have a think. Who's number one for the youngest player to play for Manchester United? Just trying to have a think. Who would that be? Mason Greenwood? I don't know. Anyway, hey, get in there. Get in there. Nice one. Yeah, Mason Greenwood probably. Yeah. Hey, get in there, my son. It's the end of the game. That's the end of the game. 3-1. United take the points. Come on, my son. Get in there. A great performance second half. Well, the last half an hour, certainly, by Manchester United. Rooney was at Everton then, though, J.U.Sam, but that's a good shout. But Rooney was at Everton then. Gomez, it's Angel Gomez, is it? Oh, okay. Very interesting. Anyway. Look, lads and lasses, Manchester United won the game 3-1. Fucking have some of that, you Geordie Melts. That's right, take it. How does that feel, mate? Can he feel nice? Can he feel nice, mate? What was that? That was Scottish. Day 67 in the Big Blue House. Manchester United have just smashed us to bits, mate. Anyway, Luke, there you go. Look at that. Old school friends there. Stevie, Bruce, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer having a bit of a chat there, lad. Yeah, nice one. Brucey's a bit disappointed with that one, but whatever. To be honest, this Newcastle side played pretty decent for the first half, you know. Second half, we just had too much for them. Manchester United's extra quality shone through there. Bruno Fernandes, you've got to say, was pretty impeccable for the last 40 minutes of the game. He's created a couple of really great chances, including that Dan James banger, which was created by Bruno. Lovely little ball through down the right. Dan James has been brilliant. What a great performance by him as well. Scoring that goal, took it really well and influenced the game pretty damn well down the right-hand side. Even in the first half, Dan James wasn't one of the bad players in the first half. He's done some okay things. So Dan James has come out of this game really, really well. Get in there, my son. Fucking let's be having you guys 3 points against the Geordie Schoomers. Come on. That keeps us second in the league. It's a huge game, actually, this one. Goal difference is now plus 21 as well, the second best in the league by 4, which is good. Leicester behind us on plus 17. Manchester City, of course, are a good 10 points ahead of us now. That is a disgrace. You look at the table, that is filth. But United had to win today. It's not over yet. There's 13 Premier League games left for all these sides. A lot of points to be dropped, a lot of points to be won. A lot can happen in this time. So this is just about us winning games any which way we can. It doesn't matter about the performance, really. It's just about winning. But you know what? We had to come back from a bit of adversity there. I think we could have easily had a good knock of confidence there based on the first half, based on how shite Slabby Maguire is at the back defensively for us, creating errors. And also the fact that at half-time we got in on the back of such a bad performance. And when Newcastle came out second half and continued that, we could have just let our heads go and melted. But no, what Solskjaer did is is obviously make a couple of key changes second half. That's what really changed it for us. The first half performance was very, very lackluster. We got Bruno Fernandes on the ball a lot more in the second half. He was able to pull the strings a lot more. We needed to make a change. That's the thing. I got to say, very disappointed with Martial today. Very disappointed with Maguire. The first half performance by the lads was shite. Let's not sugarcoat it. It was not a great performance at the office for the game today. Second half, last half an hour was great. But yeah, people like Maguire have shat the bed. People like Martial has shat the bed, guys. We'll get onto that in a little bit. But thank you, everyone, for joining us right now. Do us a big favour and smash that like button. Get that W in there, because we have won the game. Make no mistake about it. People will slag Ollie off and say, oh, the tactics were shite and we were slow and sloppy for the game. But you have to look at the bigger picture. We've won the game 3-1. We've got the 3 points. The only goal we conceded, let's be honest now, was from an error, an individual error yet again by our captain. So it's not even like we've been completely done it. It's just Newcastle were decently set up in the first half to deal with us. They had very little with the ball. They were sitting back, but they were hurting us with their pace on the counter. People like St. Maximum and Almiron causing us problems. So you've got to give credit to Newcastle United here, but ultimately United's extra quality shone through. And we've got the job done, and this is a big win. That's right, Kelly. She's got the W in here. Soulboy 420 says, big 3 points tonight. How are you? Well, Pigman. Hey, I'm doing good, Soulboy 420. Thank you for getting in here with your thoughts and opinions. Yeah, good win tonight, man. In terms of people coming in here and slagging Ollie, I don't want to hear any of it tonight, guys, because he doesn't deserve it whatsoever for this performance. Yes, you can't always start games how you want. He's obviously got it wrong, but at halftime we did make some adjustments. He's also made some personnel changes. And you've got to say his selection largely today, I think, was good. Like, you could argue about the Dan James selection. A few people at the start of the game were not too happy about Dan James starting. And you can understand it because he's pretty hit or miss. But on the back of a really good performance last game, he's been rewarded with that start from Solskjaer today. And Dan James is one of the best players on the pitch today, really. Created chances, scored a goal. Dangerous stuff. Good wing play. Good performance from him down the right-hand side. Like, getting lots of balls in. Doing the defenders multiple times, second half. And also first half got a couple of balls in. So, decent performance by Dan James. Got himself on the score sheet. Get in there, you handsome bastard. Daniel James running down the wing. But that's a good bit of selection there by Solskjaer, because he could have easily put Greenwood in or changed it up in some other way, but he's allowed Daniel James that faith on the back of a good performance. He's showing the players that if they have a good performance, if they come in, he's going to give them opportunities. So feel very pleased for Daniel James. And like Rushmano said, that's his 5th goal now that he scored this season for us in 13 appearances, which is a pretty good return from Daniel James. That's as many as he scored all last season long in 46 appearances for United. So very, very good stuff from Daniel James. That'll give him confidence. He's in good form. You can actually see the confidence out there, especially after he scored. Like, he was brimming with confidence. He was going forward. He was creating. He was one of the best players in the second half and overall the game. So Dan James, to me, brilliant performance for him. They're just interviewing him now on BT Sport. Much love to Daniel James. Bruno Fernandes, I just want to talk about him. He, of course, influenced the game as he usually does. He scored, he assisted. Rushmano gave us a great stat during the game as well. Rushmano, shout out to you. But he said that Bruno Fernandes is the first player, or sorry, no. He's got seven games this season in the league for United so far this season. He's scored and assisted in 7 different games. Scored and assisted. This was the 7th one, which is the most of any player in Europe's top leagues. So you've got to say that he's obviously an incredible talent. Even when he's not playing 100% to his best of his abilities, he's creating for his teammates and scoring goals. That is a sign of a great player. Because today you have to say, like most of the team in the first half in particular, he was very sloppy with his passing. The team just had really bad ball retention in the first half. Matic and Fred kept giving it away. Bruno kept giving it away. It was poor. Poor ball retention. I call it how it is. Second half, much better. Bruno started to pull the strings. He's influencing. He's creating. Fucking get in there, Bruno Fernandes, the Portuguese Magnifico. What a man. We are very lucky to have this guy. He's such a great talent. He's such a match winner, a catalyst, a leader. And we're a much better team when he's in it, aren't we? Yeah, Edward Reed, you're right. He says, but Bruno, I mean, average game. But to be honest, even at average, he's just so fucking good. That's it. You summed it up, really. For him, it's an average game. You could see, first half in particular, just poor passing from the lad. He didn't really look like the Bruno Fernandes of the last couple of games. But even when he's not performing to his best, he's still influencing the games. That's a sign of a great player. Abbas Essie Says, where is Arsenal for life? Hey, what's going on, Narf J Official India? Says, strum that guitar for a winning song. Maybe in a bit. Hey, Travis09's in here getting that fire emoji. Get in there. It's a great win tonight. Primot says GDMU. Luke Shaw too, so consistent. Absolutely, yeah. Another good game by Luke Shaw. He's one of the performers in the first half that actually did do pretty well. Like, nothing really you could say badly about Luke Shaw. Same with Dan James. Let's get on to some of the negatives about the game, guys, because there are some negatives before we get into all the positives, which largely it is. But it does throw up a question about Tony Martial, guys. Is he good enough for Manchester United? Yes or no? It's another game up there where he's trusted with the lead in the line, and he hasn't led the line well at all. His movement's been poor. He's lacking almost energy, almost motivation, almost desire to make those little half a chance runs. You know, a lot of these strikers' goals, they're about speculation. They're about getting yourself in the area. They're about, will that ball come in? Will it take a deflection? Do I get in this bit of space? Do I make the run? A lot of it is speculation as a striker. You've got to be prepared to put yourself in there. And to me tonight, Martial just wasn't prepared to do that to the extent that he should. So I was a little bit disappointed with him. It's easy to say when he's just had a very lackluster performance. He was isolated. He didn't get much service, but when he did get the service, he didn't do anything with it. He did nothing tonight. So for me, I'm on the verge of dropping Tony Martial from the team. I'm going to phone up Solskjaer later. I'm going to tell him and give him a piece of my mind. They're going to say, look, Tony's not doing it. Start somebody else next game. But that is a negative from the game, you've got to say. And also another big negative from the game, that absolute fucking slabbing to Maguire slab twat, Harry Maguire. Is that harsh? Should I talk about my captain that way? Should I call him a twat? Probably not. Probably shouldn't call him a twat. But he plays like a freaking big slab-headed twat. You know what I mean? Like, did you see that goal that we conceded? I know he's almost scored at the end with a header. And to be fair, I'm going to be honest, I thought he had a decent game, good game. Other than that, overall decent game. But doesn't matter. You still made a key error in a key moment, and you've given them the equaliser. And that's not good enough. You can't keep doing this. Can't keep making these errors. We said it at the start of the stream, and we'll say it again in the next game whenever Lindelof and Maguire are selected together. We will probably score today, but we will concede. We will concede with Maguire and Lindelof at the back because they've got errors in them. Unfortunately, that's the case. Rush Mana with a £5 super chat. Thank you so much, my man. Get in there, you handsome bastard. He says, we are the highest scorers in the Premier League. Just saying, fucking get in there, my son. Come on, Rush Mano. And also, a lot of that, the goal difference, is largely down to that Tottenham game where we got shafted, in my opinion, by the referee, where they scored 6. So we would have a pretty decent goal difference if it wasn't for that. We've already got the second best in the league. So, yeah, I think that tells the story. You can generally tell where a team's at with the amount of goals they've got. Like, if you look at Serie A right now, of course, I think Inter beat AC Milan, didn't they, to go top of Serie A? Well, if you look at the goals that they've scored this season, they're on like plus 30 Inter Milan, and AC Milan are on like plus 17. That generally tells you a story about who's better at winning games, who's better at, scoring goals, creation. Of course, you've got to be able to defend, and of course, it's the goal difference. It's not the the goals for is one thing. You've got to look at the overall thing. But that tells a story. Goal difference is big. You can get a lot from goal difference. Rushmano, thank you so much for the super chat there, you legend. Get in, Gunshi says, good job we beat Southampton 9-0. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That did sort of undo that Tottenham scummer game. You're right. Kelly says, Donny's theme song, passing me by. Oh, no. Well, he's unavailable at the moment anyway, but it would be nice to see him. In the United says, Martial was okay today. Stop with the agenda. Martial wasn't okay today, I don't think. He didn't offer us anything. First half, he was invisible, guys. I'm sorry, he was. He's done his old bloody Invisible Man impression again. There was just a pair of sunglasses out there and some underpants. That's all I saw. Because it just didn't work. He just didn't do anything. The movement was poor. He didn't offer us as much, like, going forward, or even like dropping back and playing other players in like Cavani does. He's just not a number 9. Sorry to say it. I think he's a good player. I think he's a great player, in fact, on his day. His day doesn't come often enough. He's too inconsistent, and he's not a striker. He's not a natural out-and-out striker anyway. He had one good chance today. The ball's come over the top. He's had a heavy touch. Other than that, I'm struggling to think of any really good opportunities he's created or moments or dangerous areas that he's got into. I want him to be a success, but the time is running out for Tony, and certainly I don't think he's ever going to be that number 9 that we need to bang the 25 goals a year in the Prem. John Anderson, over to John Anderson. Contender, ready. Gladiator, ready. 3, 2, 1. Hey, thank you, John Anderson, mate. He's become a member of the Baker Brigade again. Get in there. Thank you for becoming a member of the Baker Brigade and supporting the channel, John Anderson, man. That means a lot, dude. Get in there. Everybody, please put your favourite channel member emoji in there. Hang on a sec. Solskjaer's just talking beyond after the game. Let me see what he says. We dominated possession. We couldn't create. First half, we were shite. Basically what he said. They were going to press us early on. We knew that. It's about moving the ball quicker. Absolutely, yeah. The tempo in the first half was shite in the final third in particular. Good goals, yeah, good goals. Go on, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Look at this guy, the baby-faced assassin. He's a beautiful bastard, isn't he? I love him. What a nice man. Solskjaer, I love to see him with a big smile on his face. Excellent. He's doing a good job at the moment. People are still in the live chat throughout the game, especially when they equalised and all the flip-floppers came out of the woodwork saying Ollie out, Ollie's a PE teacher and all that. It's ridiculous. He's doing fantastic. With the fact that we got a shackling ownership of this football club, we didn't get the centre-backs that other managers do whenever they want, a la Pep Guardiola. He's doing fantastic things. City should be 10 points ahead right now. You know why? They spent a fucking bajillion over the last few years. They've got Pep Guardiola, one of the greatest coaches in the world, who's been there a number of years. You know, they don't want for anything at City. They don't want for anything. Their fans, their manager, they don't want for anything. Whereas Manchester United, Solskjaer and us, we do want for things. We want for a right winger. We want for a centre-back, a CDM, another centre-back. We want for many things at this club, and we don't get them. Thank you, John Anderson, for that. I appreciate that. David Woodburn says, good win today. Oh, yes, it was a fantastic win. Narf J Official India says, Dan James bringing in goals, turning out to be a goal machine. Man, what can you say about Dan James other than very, very pleased and impressed with how he's gone about it recently? He looks like maybe he's improving, maybe he's ready to step up now. I still don't think he should be the type of player that started in these big top-tier games because I'm a little bit questionable about his creation. But if you actually, I don't know the stats, but I would say if you analyse the chances created today, quite a few of them were made by Dan James. Down the right, he's whipped the balls in, he's been a danger. So, look, if he can get a bit more intelligence to his game, cut out that headless chicken type of football, which I think he's getting better at. You're seeing recently, like, he getting into those areas, he's maybe turning around, he's maybe finding a pass, he's not necessarily just hitting it at the first defender, which is all he ever used to do, you know? So I think maybe you're starting to see a little bit of evolution, a little bit of development by Dan James at Manchester United, and I think that's the coaches as well need a lot of credit. But it's only a couple of games. Let's see, he needs to do it, but he definitely deserves to be playing at the moment. Like, that's the thing. If you look at the form on the right-hand side of players who we could play, what is there? Greenwood, Diallo, Martial could play there, I suppose. You got to go with Dan James next game. As far as I'm concerned, you've got to go with Dan James. You've got to reward good performances. You've got to reward tenaciousness, which is what he's showing. You've got to reward desire and all that sort of stuff. My great prediction, making up for my less points on the United Stand Picks game for 1K, says Christian Eve. We don't talk about that shite channel on here, mate. The Cake Cadet says Rashford and Martial play the same position. That's the problem. Good shout. Batman Knight fans in here. Yeah, good shout. I mean, Rashford and Martial, that's it. I mean, Rashford is better on the left than Martial is. I think Martial's a good winger, but I think Rashford's better. And that was basically summed up. Let's talk about Rashford, actually, for a moment. Rashford, brilliant last game, assisting a goal, brilliant this game, created something out of nothing in a very bad first-half performance by United. It was a shit first-half performance, dude. Proper shit first-half performance, but Rashford, the shining light in that first half, wasn't he? Because he just made a moment out of magic out of nothing. And did their defender and scored a lovely goal. So Rashford deserves a lot of credit. But yeah, if I had to choose between the two of them at left wing, it's Rashford all day long. I mean, what do you guys think? Who do you think's a better left winger? Rashford or Martial? Who's a better left winger? Rushmana with a £5 super chat. He says, imagine if we buy 3 top players, what this team can do. A right wing, a centre-back and a right back. # progress. Yeah, I'd like to see maybe a CDM in there too, but you're right. I think you're right. The biggest problem area really is the defence. If we had a proper defence, then the rest of it wouldn't be so bad because we do have the creative talents in there. People like Rashi, Greenwood, Bruno. These guys are always going to cause problems for opposition defences. It's about our defence keeping the opposition out more. At the moment, though, you know, we're just getting by, but it's a problem area we've got to address, definitely. If we want to close that gap with City and be a proper title challenge inside, you've got to have a world-class centre-back pairing. Never mind one. I mean, you can get away with one. You can get away with one quality one and another good player. But you need one proper world-class centre-back. And we don't have that a long way. We've got a fucking shitty fridge. Zayn Miassi with a £5 super chat here. Thank you, Zayn. He says, we will win the Europa, City the league. Well, I think maybe, I don't want to be defeatist, but City should win the league where they are right now. In regards to Arsenal winning the Europa, I mean, what a load of old shite, Zane. Arsenal can't win anything at the moment, dude. They're 10th for them in the fucking league. I mean, like I said to you the other day when you said this this proper mental stuff as well. Look, let's have a look at the table, Zane. Okay, so Wolverhampton Wanderers are 1 point behind you. Are they going to win the Europa League, Zane? Tottenham Hotspur 2 points ahead of you. I mean, you know. Okay, fuck them. Aston Villa are 2 points ahead of you with 2 games in hand on you. Are they going to win the Europa League, Zane? Would they be good enough to win the Europa League right now? I mean, probably not. So what makes you think that 10th place Arsenal could do anything other than bottle it out of the cup? It's your boy Liam says, hi Pig, what a win. Come on United, get in there, it's your boy Liam. Hey everyone, do us a massive favour before you go tonight. Make sure you smash that like on the video. It's a good win tonight. Smash that like on it. Let's see if we can get to 300 likes on the stream. We're only about 27 away from that actually. So hit that like button if you're just joining us and you haven't done so yet. Make sure you smash that like. And also if you're new to the channel, if it's your first time, smash that subscribe as well. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Let's just get into more of your comments here for a few minutes then. But yes, absolutely. Dan James doing Billy bits, guys. Looking fantastic. In terms of my man of the match, I mean, it's a tough one. Do I give it to Dan James? Do I give it to Bruno? Do I give it to Rashford for that individual piece of brilliance and his general all-round good play? Do I give it to Luke Shaw? He's pretty damn solid. Do you know what? Do you know what, guys? I'm going to give it to Dan James. I'm going to give it to Daniel James because I think when I think of the game, he's caused a lot of problems throughout the game. He has. And he scored. He took his chance. You know, he's coming for a lot of criticism recently, some of it from myself. You know? So I'm going to give Daniel James the man of the match. I think he deserves it. I think it's a good performance by Daniel James tonight. What about you guys? Bruno's obviously a great candidate. He scored and he assisted. Rashford scored that mega goal at the start as well. Well, who do you guys think? Matic, man of the match, says Vutaner. That's an interesting pick as well. Yeah, he came alive second half. He was brilliant. I think Solskjaer charged him up at second half. He put him on the old Frankenstein's table and shot that 10,000 volts of electricity up his ass, didn't he? But first half, very sloppy, very scrappy. I didn't think Fred and Matic performed very well at all in the first half. But yeah, he did come good second half, you're right. Yeah, Aaron says scrappy first half, but better second half. Griffo Chat says, you give it to Daniel James. Yeah, Eddie says, Matic was a close contender, Pigo and co. Come on, his passing must have been in the 80s, in the 90s. He was sound. Yeah, second half, I was very impressed with Matic. But I did think in the first half, I actually was starting to think that Matic and Fred was just not really going to... It's because we weren't creating enough. We just didn't create anything from midfield whatsoever. But second half, it was much better. Rashford for the dive, says Phil Jones. That wasn't a dive, Phil Jones. He literally had his toe stood on. That's another point. Rashford won a penalty. So yeah, Rashford. There's a few good candidates. Rashford, Dan James, Bruno. You know, Matic. Good shouts, guys. Good shouts. Rashford for the dive, says Phil Jones. Just wait. You what, Devil of a Red? How are you doing, Devil of a Red? Says just wait till Zane's mum gets her credit card bill. Alex Walker says, I was right with 3-1 win, a James goal and a mistake from Slabby Maguire. You were actually, weren't you, Walker? Dude, fair play to you, man. I hope you had a bet on that, mate. You can always bank on a Maguire error. Hector Rico says, Newcastle had more shots on target than us at home. True, but we won the game 3-1. It's goals that count, do you know what I'm saying? It was a shite overall. No, it wasn't overall. Overall, it was good. The first 50 minutes of the game, the first 50 was shite from United. Let's not pretend. They were shite. We didn't create. They were creating better chances. You know, they were the team looking more likely to score. After we got that second goal and James scored, then we were much the better team. You know, much the better team. And overall, it was a decent display. But yeah, the first 50 minutes were gash. Thank you, John Anderson. Says, Pigo is the man. Thank you so much. I really love doing these watch-alongs, guys, and watching the games with this community here and everyone who gets in here and enlivens it up and interacts with me. There's hundreds of you guys in here today, so thank you so much for watching the stream. I'm glad we got the win. I'm glad we did the business. Gung, she says, Futinator, thanks. I'm going to see some more doctors in the coming weeks and months. Hopefully they'll have some ideas for possible treatment or just relief. Definitely, Gungshi, come on. Let's get in there. Hopefully there's some new awesome treatment for you, Gungshi, lad. And in terms of the pain relief, hey, you want to get onto Dr. Piggy, mate. I've got some ideas for pain relief for you. Meet me, Gungshi. I'll meet you in Canada. Batman Nightfan says, Dan James was fantastic. Kayam says, G-Wolf gave man of the match to Maguire. Did he really? That's no surprise. I think he's got an effigy of Harry Maguire, which he goes and he worships at night. Eddie O2 says, yes, Piggo's Don. Thank you so much, Eddie O2, man. Right back at you, man. Right back at you. In fact, if you need any graphic design work done, Eddie O22 on Twitter. He's your man. Eddie O22 on Twitter. There he is. And also Culture Soldier Gear. Check his YouTube channel out, guys. When's your next video coming, Eddie? Illy United says, James the new Pele. Christian Heath, get to bed, Zane, and dream of getting top 4 and winning a title. Hey, Rushmano, thank you. Sorry, I almost missed that. Rushmano with another £5 super chat. Thank you, Rushy. He says, Ollie was shouting at Martial during the game to move Anto. He wasn't happy. Yeah, that's it, yeah. And I think that's why, he gave him a little bit of a chance, but he took him. He didn't mess. Solskjaer can be maybe you can level at him and say maybe he doesn't make substitutions quick enough. And he's a little bit guilty of doing that. Well, he made that 69 minutes, I think it was, when Martial came off. Which, I think is a bit of a statement. I think he wasn't happy with Martial's performance at all. I don't think he had any faith in him that he would go on and score or do anything, which is why he took him off. It wasn't down to him being tired or anything. Tony just didn't look asked today, did he? He's always got that solemn look on his face as well, Solemn look on the guy's face. I'd like to see him play with a little bit more joy, a little bit more joy like Bruno, Everybody's different personalities, though. I get that. But anyway, yeah. Thank you, Gung. She says, Pig, you read my mind. Definitely. We'll see you in Canada, mate, for a complete munchie fest. Rushmano says, Daniel James has been directly involved in a goal every 70 minutes on average across all competitions in 2021. What, Rushmano? Are you serious? Those are some statistics, isn't they? Wow. Let's read that again. Daniel James has been directly involved in a goal every 70 minutes on average across all competitions in 2021. What? That is a mind blower. He's doing bits, isn't he? Well, fair play to you, Rushy. Yeah. Exclusive says, good game, Man United. Getting back on track. Shame Arsenal shut their pants. Yeah. I'm glad you can admit that. Who knows says Martial was leaving in the summer. It's, do you know what? I'm take it or leave it now with Martial, guys. I hate to say it, but I am take it or leave it. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered either way. I think it might just free up a position in the team for us to go and sign somebody better. Maybe a Haaland or somebody like this. It could generate a bit of cash. Martial, he's been a great player for us. He's been a good player here and there. But he's not consistent enough to even really justify starting many games at the moment. So does he leave in the summer? I think no, but I'm not bothered either way. And that's sad in a way, because Martial is one of those players when he came in and silenced a lot of people and started playing and showed his potential, you thought he could go on and be one of the game's best. But I'm not so sure now. Not so sure. Nice one, Rushmano says we got 279 likes. Hit that thumbs up on it, peeps. Ryan Peake says problem is he needs to drop one CDM and play Van der Beek consistently, to be honest. Drop Martial for Greenwood and play James and Ahmed on the right. Fantastic shout, Ryan Peake. I like the way you think, and I'm with you on that one. I think you can't have the two defensive-minded midfielders out there. It's a bit of a lacking of creativity, to be honest. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to protect the gash-tastic back line we've got. The centre-backs, I think, need all the help they can get. But you lose something going forward. You lose something creatively. When you struggle for majority of the game to create against shit in Newcastle United, then you know you're not doing a good enough job in the midfield in terms of creation. And we didn't do that today. But actually, to be honest with you, I say we didn't do that today, but we did do that after the 50-minute mark. After the 50-minute mark, we did do that. I think Matic had a much better game. Fred as well. And Bruno started pulling the strings. So... But I do agree with you. Donny or a creative player such as Pogba or something like that should be played alongside a defensive midfielder in the midfield. That's a right balance. You don't want it to be too negative here. AR Dan comments, Pig, say happy birthday to Big Phil Jones. Jones. Happy birthday to Phil Jones. It is his birthday today. Pink boots. Do you know what? do you know what? I'm not going to wish him a happy birthday. You know why? Because every day's birthday for Phil Jones. How has he got the life he's got? Well, I mean, fair play to him. He's obviously got talent when he was younger and all that. But look, what I mean by that is he's on 100,000 a week. He doesn't even play. He goes to training in a pink Lambo. He's a bloody meme character. He's never really going to play for Manchester United again. At this point, he's a fucking leech. As far as I'm concerned, Phil Jones is a leech. If I was Phil Jones, I would be like, do you know what? I'm really not happy playing here at Manchester United and not getting any game time. I want to go and further my career and go and play for, Sunderland or whoever the fuck. But he doesn't. You know why? Because he clearly just gives a shit about the money and playing for United and having that profile. I don't know. But if I was him, I would not be happy about staying around at United because you're not getting any games. You're never going to play for us ever again. You're shite. So would you want to leave? No, he's a mercenary, mate, unfortunately. As far as I'm concerned, he's a mercenary because if he did have something about him, look at Jesse. Fair play to Jesse, mate. It's got to a point with Jesse where he's like, I'm going to have to go better myself somewhere. I'm not getting the games. I want to go and play. He's gone down. He's dropped down a level to play. There's nothing wrong with that. Phil Neville dropped down to go and play at Everton. He wasn't getting the game times. He didn't have the assurances for United back in the day. He went to Everton, and I think Phil Neville's best years as a player were at Everton. He defined himself as a leader. He defined himself as a character. Don't get me wrong. He had some great years at United. Trust me. But his best years as a player were at Everton because he dropped down a level. He was prepared to go and do that. It wasn't about an ego. It wasn't about money. It was about him wanting to play. And that's what somebody like why Phil Jones doesn't get any respect from me. So I'm not actually going to wish him a happy birthday. I hope he has an okay birthday and that's it. Yeah, Gungsy's this boneless lump of gurning gammon. Absolutely. OP Dragon, you legend. How are you doing today, OP Dragon? Alex Duncan says bring in Haaland. Yeah, that would be great. Lingard scored again today. I know Alex Walker. He's doing amazing. Fair play to Moisey, man. They're fourth in the league, guys. Like West Ham, they're fourth in the league. They're 2 points ahead of Chelsea. They're 5 points ahead of Liverpool. West Ham and David Moisey and Jay Lings. I mean, wow. You got to say fair play. AR Dan says Piggy's moving to London to play for Arsenal and raise the level a little bit. Phil Jones. Yeah, they might actually want him. 29 LOL, Pink Boots says Illy United. Rushminer says Jones is happy to bank 100k a week. Yeah. And then again, you have to also look at it like this. And you do have to look at it like this. But if I was him, if I was already rich, if I was already a top professional footballer, I would want to go and play. I just would. But then look at it this way. If you work for Asda Supermarket and Asda Supermarket pay you 100k a week, is it really your fault that they're stupid enough to pay you 100k a week to do whatever you're doing? And would you want to leave Asda Supermarket to go and stack shelves for Tesco when they're going to pay you, half of that or less than half of that? The answer is probably no. Do you know what I mean? So in kind of one way, you've also got to look at it from that point of view. But still, he needs to have a bit more ambition and get the fuck out of our football club, if you ask me. Right then, Valentino, you saw Lee Grant today. Yeah, goalkeeper coach, lad. Gongshi says, Golland doing bits. Yes. Ryan Peake says, we need a proper goal poacher. That's true. I'd definitely get Haaland in if we could. If we had the ambition as a football club, that's who we should go get. Yeah, Futomator says, Gongshi, say what you see. Gurning Gammon, man. Nice one, Eddie O2 says, yeah, Piggo, if Jones has integrity, we'll ask for a transfer. He should have pride. Yeah, that's true. I'm with you on that one as well. He's enjoying his Lambo too much, says Gongshi. That's true also. Primart says, can we get Lingard back from the Hammers and send Slabby in return? Hey, that's it. That's what going somewhere else and a change of scenery can do. Already, Lingard's showing he's a good player already. He maybe for whatever reason, the pressure at United. There's a lot of pressure at United. It's one of the biggest pressure cookers in football. The pressure at United, I don't know, the style, the expectation. I don't know what it is, but he's gone to West Ham where it's a bit of a different vibe, and he's showing he's a good player. I used to work at As the Pig says OP Dragon. Hey, nothing wrong with that, OP Dragon land. I'm just saying, like, if you take away the football aspect of it and you just look at it like a job, why would he want to go and leave a high-paying job for a lesser high-paying job just so he can work? You know what I mean? I mean, you would want, nobody else would do that in any other walk of life, I don't think. To go and do the same job. Fair enough if you wanted to leave your high-paying job to go and do something you love. That's different. I suppose that is what it is, though. When you actually think about it, that is what it is. He's supposed to love football. He's supposed to want to play, but he don't get any games at United. He's happy just getting the money. He's a twat, isn't he? He's a twat. Okay, nice one. We had a good chat there. Hunar, Eddie O2, Narf J Official India, AR Dan, West Ham fans already love Jesse. Fair play, he's done good for them so far. Rushmano says 283 likes. Fantastic, lads and lasses. Thank you so much, Rushmano. Thank you, everybody else, all the moderators. Eddie O2, of course, Gung Shi, Primot, Mr. Vutinator, Johnny Gallagher, Shazad Ahmed, you know, all the moderators for getting in here today and keeping the live chat nice and safe. And everyone else as well for watching, all the channel members, AR Dan, and just everyone, you know, Poisonous Nut, Griffo Chaz, legends, man. Thank you so much, Griffo Chaz. Fireball 034 and Illa United as well. Fireball says, thank God you lot won. My dad could have done anything if the poor start carried on. Oh dear, there's a proper cough attack there. Madhu Carrell says, yes, Owen, yes, I have tried to con the referee myself. I have gone down when I felt touches. I tried to buy fouls. Owen in the same breath. But the way Rashford has gone down is not right. That's what he said in the same. That's hilarious. Hey, I thought that was a goal, mate. He's still on his toe. Thank you, Eddie O2. He says, anyone that hasn't clicked like, please help Piggo get 300 likes. Thank you very much, dude. Much love, Eddie O2. Alex Duncan, OP Dragon, you're a Don too. The Vutinator. JMUFC1's here as well. Get in there, JMUFC1. Sorry if I missed you, bro. Much love to you, JMUFC1. Goodbye, Batman Knight fan, you legend as well. Rushmano, Eddie O2, Jay, Ryan Pick, the Vutinator, OP Dragon. Great watching on, guys. Lots of fun. We won the game. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the bants. And, you know, thanks for being a part of this community, everyone. You're a bunch of heroes. Mark Petkov, I would like to bet my lifetime earnings against Fred scoring outside the box in the next 40 years. Yeah, I think your money might be safe. Primot says, superb pig. Thanks for an excellent watching on once again. Thank you, Primot. Thank you, Vutinator. Eddie, Aaron Homeyard as well. See you for FIFA, Aaron. Yeah, come back around about, you know, around about 11 p.m. We'll get going on that to finish off FUT Champs and have a complete freaking shit show. Anyway, yeah, keep a lookout for that, guys. Thanks for watching. Gungshi, OP Dragon, Eddie O2, Hunar, Illy United, Devil of a Red says, bye, Bacon Brigade. Thanks for a great show. Much love to you. Thank you, Illy United. Great to see you in here. Much love to you, Illa. Have a cracking evening. See you, Jay. See you, Gungshi says, great watch along as always, P. Much love. Thank you, Rushmano. Thank you, Gungshi. Wiggy as well. Come on, 10-game streak incoming. Come on, we smashed them up. We smashed up the Geordies. That's all we could do. We got the win. What more do you want? Get your thoughts in. I'll tell you what, come back after this video's finished, guys. Get your thoughts and opinions in the not live comments about this game. Where, you know, what do you think about it? Let me know your thoughts. Okay, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. AR Dan, Shazad Ahmed, Hunar. Yeah, FIFA at 11, guys. We'll be back in a couple of hours. Keep a lookout. Take it easy. If you're new, hit the subscribe, click the bell, and all that good stuff. Right, guys, take it easy. Come on, United. We smashed up Newcastle. Have some of that, Steve Bruce. We've got the old metaphorical shovel out, and we spanked them over the head with it. Get in there. 3-1 to United. Good second half performance by us. Bruno doing bits. Danny James doing bits. Rashford on song. You love to see it, lads and lasses. Get in there. 3-1 victory. It's a big dub. See you on the next one. Take it easy. Cameron Ketch, you legend as well, man. Much love to you, dude. Absolute hero. Long-time legend. Eddie O2, AR Dan, Kayam, Shazad, Talk MU, the Vutinator, Fireball, Watford, Eddie O2, Shazad Ahmed, JMUFC, Talk MU. Everybody, thanks for watching. This is The Pig. I'm out of here. Stay classy. Like, subscribe, comment. And come on, United. When the seagulls follow the trawler. This is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. Hey, take it easy, guys.